and welcome back to another stream here on the Overanalyst channel, your one-stop shop for pseudo-trenchant commentary on Souls-likes, search action games, and other assorted titles coming off the line in the, I want to say, the goodness gracious 9th generation of console gaming, along with your affirmative answer to the question, could my life get worse? Well, you're here, so yes. Welcome, and thank you, Seth, for the raid. Hope you're all doing well. I'm joined, as always, by my good friends, Seth the Overwitch.
Hi.
And Comrade Potato.
Heyo.
I'm just gonna take Beppo for a walk, so sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
I'll be back
worries.
in a few minutes.
Let me know how audio levels are doing. We are on the PS5 once again. We're going to be playing a different game, though, so audio balance may need just a little adjustment. Today we are playing Ender Lillies' Quietus of the Nights, a very vaguely kind of JRPG-styled, what I understand is a search-action game. Search-action being my favorite term to describe, like, side-scrolling Metroidvanias, good old-fashioned, 2D, dungeon crawling, upgrade hunting, boss slaying goodness. I don't know very much about this game, save that it's been on a lot of people's radars for quite some time. It, was on Steam, correct me if I'm wrong, Potato, but it was on early access, or it was available as an early access title for a good little while.
I think so, yeah.
And it received a full release only recently. I know next to nothing about it, aside from the fact that it is visually very, very stunning, and if this splash screen is any indication, the game's soundtrack is going to be stellar as well. Can y'all hear that on the stream? Can you hear, like, the game's audio perfectly well? Because I have a feeling you're going to want to hear this soundtrack. Probably more than you want to hear me jawing about it.
Give me a minute just to get...
God, yeah, that's gorgeous. Sounds like something off the Nier soundtrack.
I think, Brady, you might want to up your volume a little bit.
Mine. So should I decrease the games or just increase mine?
I'd say increase yours.
Okay, test 1, 2. Let's try that. How's that? Any difference?
Yeah, much better.
Not too loud?
No, it's fine.
Okay, perfect. Game's not too quiet now, everything's good?
No, it's fine.
Thank you, brother, I appreciate it. Okay, so presumably on the right, those are the knights who are Quietus. I'm guessing our big bosses. Yeah, they've got the glowing red eyes, the pallid gray skin. These are gonna be like our robot masters, so to speak. Okay, I'm pretty excited to see what this is about. Let's dive right on in. Art style's very impressive, I will say that much, based off of what I've seen. What are you up to this evening, Potato?
I'm practicing Bloodborne a little bit, just getting the hang of the controls and everything.
Now, do you have that randomizer set up to compel you to switch weapons sporadically?
Not yet. I mean, it's still all... I still have to do that manually, because it's a PS4 game.
Right.
I just want to automate the randomizing of the...
Yeah, the selection of new stipulations. It's not going to modify the game itself, it's just going to give you orders, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, let's dive on in. Nothing too complex in the settings. This is made with the Unreal Engine, so that's how you know it's going to look and play pretty smoothly. How many save slots they give us? This is something, strangely enough, only I ever seem super interested in checking, but like, if you can cycle between save slots, how many they give you? 10. That's pretty good, honestly.
Which is still kind of weird that they limit you with save slots, because, I mean, that was fine when you had, like, a cartridge, just didn't have much memory in it, but, like, you have this awesome, basically, computer with, like, gigabytes and gigabytes of storage, and you're like, you only get 10 saves.
So, I think it's partially just a vestige of old school game design that hasn't been completely phased out. But also, it may be to discourage save scumming in some titles. I don't think that applies to something like this. But so if you notice, there was no No voiced dialogue there. Just text, which might actually be to our advantage for the purposes of this game. You seem to be awake, and none the worse for wear. Yes, so our protagonist in this search action game is a small child fighting giant immortal barbarians and ninjas and things like that. She'll be fine. Did I frighten you? You can thank the priestess for my incorporeal form. Do you remember what fate befell this land? So you've lost your memories as well. Let us be rid of this place for now. It may be best for you to see the state of things outside for yourself. Hey, Lady Underjoyed, how are you doing, ma'am? Hope you're well.
Hey, lady.
Okay, this is interesting. So we can gad about. We've got a single jump right now, and look, by using my attack button, I'm able to conjure the spirit of the night to fight for us. So I'm guessing as we go about and defeat bosses like these other knights, maybe we'll unlock them as equipable characters or something, kind of like if you're familiar with the more robust, later Metroidvania search action titles from the Castlevania series, you would be able to get different souls as random drops or guaranteed drops from certain monsters that would allow you to use that monster's abilities as an attack or traversal method or something like that. Lady says, still quite tired, but okay. How are you all today? I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Getting ready to send my resume out to some potential employers for the first time. So, excited. How about you, Potato?
Tired as well, but I guess it's okay.
Okay.
Are your parents okay, lady? And what about Pot? He said, I think yesterday he was feeling kind of bad.
Okay, so Potato, right off the bat, I found something I love. Are you ready? Did you see what her dodge looks like?
Just throwing herself forwards?
Yep. But I love, look, you can chain it with a jump, so it's like, tackle! I don't know why this animation amused me so much, but it's like, safety!
All you need now is just an ability to drop kick enemies.
Lady says, so far yes, I can't taste horseradish the same as on the 25th, so taking a quick at-home test now. Oh, dear, I hope you're alright, ma'am. Oh, look, secret area, which I noticed because I could see that little, you see on our search action map there in the upper right-hand corner, that little glowing, yellow circle, indicating there's probably something over here. Statue inscription. Oh, we got lore! There's lore! Stone statues in the likeness of the white priestesses. The inscription below the intact statue reads Priestess of the Dawn, and the ruined statue seems to have been one of the priestesses of the wind. Okay, and this is locked, so we'll need to find a key. It's a true Metroidvania. Wait, that got added to the findings menu. Oh, dear, look at this. So we can collect residue. We can equip spirits. We've got the Umbral Knight right now. Attack direction can be changed during movement by moving left or right, huh? A black-garbed knight awakened from a deep slumber. Though not but a blighted spirit, they still retain some semblance of who they once were. We've got relics, we've got different abilities, findings, and then our map. Okay. Okay, let's carry on. I accidentally used one of our heals by pressing L1 not long after I gained control, but I'm glad to see we do have heals. Oh, look, it's the ruined chapel from the promo screen. Don't be afraid. Okay, what is that? Oh, it's defenseless, it seems. Well, let's kill it. Looks like we can, or there's a connecting passage to the north, like in the, or around the ceiling. There also appears to be one over here on the right. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we've got some more music. Game soundtrack is pretty impressive based on what little I've seen so far. Okay, now we've got little crimson slugs that will attack us. Oh god, in the absence of, like, a bestiary or something, I'll have to come up with names for all of these things. Oh no, it's kind of a knight that we can fortunately just dodge right around to evade his guard. Okay, so dodge gives you iframes that allow you to phase straight through enemies. I'm a fan. We can attack in midair as well with the same basic combo. That's really nice. Okay, let's see here. Hold on. What am I missing? Oh, hold on. Huh. There, we just had to make the absolute most of our jump. Not today, slugs, not today. And we can cancel out of our combo into one of our, for lack of a better word, masterful dodges pretty easily. Okay, there's some kind of zombie here. Slightly more durable than the knights, if I recall. Oh no, we landed on a slug. Oh, to tutorialize us about healing, of course. Dear Sigrid, I want you to deliver the amulet unto that white priestess. It's a necklace I bestow upon all priestesses, but I've imbued it with a blessing. I'm certain the ward will protect her from the threat of the blighted. Wards can be broken and restored, but that is something only a priestess can manage. I count on you to see this through. Yours, Elaine. Okay, so this is clearly a world where religion is of a great deal of import. We've seen and heard a lot, and I mean a lot, about priestesses and blessings and the like so far. Oh, what was in an amulet fragment? Oh, it increases our max HP permanently. Alright, that's pretty good. Part of an amulet worn by a white priestess. The tiny shattered fragment still glows with a faint light. And you can see our health bar has grown just a little. You can smash your way through doors in this game. I love that. Huge fan. Nothing better than a good door smashing. Well, no, that's a lie. If it were true, then those EA Medal of Honor reboots would have sold much better than they did. Y'all remember those?
Yeah, sadly.
Just barely. If I recall, they were okay, but, like, not anything you would remember especially fondly.
Yeah, pretty much.
As the mind, body, and soul of those afflicted with the blight is consumed, rot spreads throughout. Oh, it's kind of like Olestra, gotcha. This rot possesses superb regenerative properties, granting undying flesh. The link between mind and body is cut in time, and the host is driven purely by the wrath of the blight. They're definitely talking about Olestra and diarrhea here, in coded language. I'm convinced.
Children are frightened.
That's why they need spectral knights to protect them. Okay, so we've got checkpoints, and as per usual, resting at a checkpoint restores all slain enemies to the world. You may now access blighted memories. Rewatch any previously viewed cutscenes you've encountered. Okay. Alright. Oh wait, the prologue. We didn't watch the prologue, did we? Or maybe we couldn't. Maybe we can only access it here, you know? Well, let's have a look. Yes, this looks very JRPG. What's the point? And the world falls into ruin, as it does in every Souls-like. You know, I'd love to play a Souls-like where everything, like, the world is fine, and yet there's still that level of threat and dread everywhere. Like, I don't know, you're a contestant on a combat-based game show and everybody loves it.
Or, like, where you're a Souls-like where, like, you're the villain. Like, everything is fine in the world, and you gotta destroy it.
So, speaking of, people pointed something really brilliant about the Demon Souls remakes Saint Estrella boss battle. You know, obviously that fight's the major emotional gut punch of the game, right? Where so many players were like, oh man, I feel terrible doing this. Because, you know, you're fighting a defenseless, holy person whose heart's really in the right place, and her...
It really didn't stop me, but sure.
No, of course. Get this. This was not the case on PS3, but this is so brilliant. On PS5, the boss theme does not start up, because on PS3, right, it starts as soon as you enter her chamber, her stage. On PS5, the boss music doesn't begin until you approach them.
Interesting.
It's like your boss music. You're the monster. That's great. Okay, we've got fast travel, but nowhere to fast travel. Welcome to the cellar. Let's save. I'm pretty sure... Actually, I don't know if this game auto-saves. So let's remind me, dear friends, to drop a save every time we land at a new checkpoint. Oh, they're talking more about Olestra. Let's listen. Though there are blighted whose minds do not fade. There's no saving grace, however, as it is said that they must endure an eternity of pain and suffering. This is fitting a little too well. The miracle of the White Priestess is the only true salvation for those who came to be cursed with the blight. Oh, I see. Coded language for toilet paper. I understand. New viewers are gonna be so confused.
It's their own damn fault.
Okay, we've got Crimson Slug. Nothing too bad. Looks like our standard 3-hit combo dispatches any of the standard enemies in this zone pretty easily. As long as we can hit them with all 3 strikes, of course. Come on. There we go. And as you see, there's that bright red visual effect, kind of almost like a miniature lens flare, or bloom effect, that indicates when an enemy is about to begin an attack cycle. Good to know. Appreciate having a uniform visual indicator. I assume the uppermost of those 2 bars that appear over each enemy's head as we strike them is health, of course, and the lower is perhaps stamina or poise or something equivalent that will allow us to punish them with a powerful or series of totally unchallenged blows as it's depleted. Okay. Wait, was there anything down here? No, there was not. It's a very stylish world they've created, isn't it? Okay, so it looks like we deal more damage to enemies if we strike them more or less right in the center, or with the center of our swing arc. Ooh, we took some damage. I don't know if the knight did anything, but we did take damage. What does the number 1 at the center of that sigil in the upper left-hand corner indicate? Is that perhaps experience? Yes, it is, because we seem to be collecting those shadowy orbs from enemies we dispatch, and that seems to be filling the meter. Yep. Good old experience. Now, what's down here? Slugs would be the answer. I mean, we want to deal with them. If we can't... Oh, wait a minute, they're not slugs. I just realized what those are, Potato.
What are they?
I think they're like severed skulls, sorry, disembodied skulls and spinal columns. You can see bits and pieces of armor, like, dotted around their backs that are coated in this corrupted tar-like essence, the blight.
Interesting.
What has Olestra done to this place? A door opens in the distance. Oh, nice.
How adorable.
Oh, God, what's this? Oh, it's a mage of some sort. So when she tosses her wheel in the air, she spawns an AoE at our location. Okay, well, she's gone. Dealt some pretty hefty damage, but gone. Is this going to be some kind of upgrade? Oh, another amulet fragment. Great, more max HP. Good, good, good. That's worth it. You know, slightly tough battle, at least for very early game, in exchange for a permanent upgrade? I'll take it. I do wish the game had a bestiary, but, you know, so I could get more of that sweet, sweet Olestra lore. But what we have is still very nice.
Yeah, graphically it looks. I don't know. Maybe a bit like a mobile game.
Well, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of
What?
the art style from 3000th Duel, that other search
Yes.
action game we played,
Yes.
but with a far more distinct visual identity. Like, the language here is a lot stronger. You see what I mean? Like, 3000th Duel, welcome back, Seth. 3000th Duel was not a bad game by any stretch of the imagination, but it did have a pretty generic-looking visual language. Here, however, this looks like its own thing, you know? It's like kind of a dark fairy tale storybook. Oh, we've leveled up.
Yeah.
More...
Also, 3000 Duel kind of looked like it had a mishmash of assets that didn't really fit together
Some,
at
yeah.
certain points. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Carriers of the Rot appeared from the land of snow, bringing calamity to Land's End. Said to be the ancients' revenge, the Rot drove people to madness and transformed them into monstrosities. Carriers of the Rot came to be known as the Blighted. They're talking about Olestra. I know they are. You can't convince me otherwise.
So where is the story so far?
We're not really sure. We've been, awakened from a deep slumber by the spirit of this night, who acts as our standard means of attack. It looks like we'll get to acquire the souls of different bosses and use them as movesets or other combat abilities. Think like the soul system from Castlevania search action titles. And we have to make our way to a priestess of some kind or another to try and learn something about what happened to the world while we were asleep. Why a small child has to do this, I do not know, but welcome to Ender Lilies.
So it's basically the start of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
You wake up and you try to figure out what the hell happened.
And the creatures in this place appear to all be former military personnel that have been afflicted by some type of supernatural curse that coats their bodies in tar and causes certain areas of their bodies to glow a very violent red. Okay, this looks kind of boss-like. Tainted by the blight, never to die. We call those creatures the blighted. Oh, no, it's a checkpoint. Never mind. The cathedral cloister. So I'm guessing there's gonna be a boss right ahead.
Interesting. Oh, and of course benches, because Hollow Knight. This type of like animation, I don't know why it reminds me a bit of Sultan Sanctuary.
Oh my god, you're right. Wow.
Like
Just saw
this,
that.
like graphic-wise, it's definitely a like an anime Japanesey and style title, and it's really pretty. But
like the
animations
environmental
are
design and
yeah,
the
and-
animations, I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
I'll say though, I prefer this art style to Sultan Sanctuary. Sultan
Yeah,
Sanctuary
yeah.
was very kind of punk rock, kind of grungy looking, which is not bad at all, and it certainly gave it a distinct look among like the Souls-likes that were on the market at the time.
Oh, definitely.
But it's not my kind of thing, you know. Now,
And I think that probably the artists were a little bit maybe a little bit less skilled than the artist for Ender Lilies.
Well, I
like
mean,
it
there
seemed
were two
much more
people.
simplistic.
Sultan Sanctuary
Yeah.
was made almost entirely by two people, a husband and
yeah.
wife team, who are incredible. The Silvas, I think. This was a larger studio, I do know that for a fact. Not like a big established studio, but there was a team involved here. And I will say, I like this environmental design, like the way the world looks, better. I do. The anime style for the characters, I could take or leave.
Yeah.
Or I say characters, it really only seems to be the protagonist, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, this is a boss arena, alright.
She has to be a little girl because it's an anime style game. So obviously she has 30 years. She's basically 30.
And the
looks
one
like a
on the
little
right
girl.
is some kind of undead cyborg maid, because of course. Or no, nun, sorry.
Butler.
Yes.
It's yeah.
The air is thick with the rot of the blight. Take heed. To protect her, I must destroy. Oh yeah, she is a cyborg of some kind. Oh, and she fights with a flail. Oh, this is Guardian Sigrid. Yeah, the knight we saw mentioned in the message earlier. Okay, she keeps swinging that shit. She doesn't have a lot of health. That's good.
Oh, so that's like a tutorial boss, basically.
Yes. Swing it, swing it, swing it. So she swings 3 times. Whoa, baby. No.
Swing it like you mean it.
Let's try to deplete that stamina-looking bar if we can. There we go. Oh, and she was open to all of 1 powerful attack before she retaliated. Okay. Whoa! Well, we learned how it worked. I probably should try to dodge through that, like through her attacks, not away from them. Because it takes her so long to bring the flail to her back when she starts spinning it around that I can safely dodge out of the way of the backswing. Sorry, is she transforming? Oh no.
Uh-oh. Phase 2.
Yeah. Oh, good God. Oh. I was about to say, what? Am I actually good at one of these games? No, of course not.
Oh my fucking god, she looks terrifying.
I love the design, though. What do you think, Potato? Oh, and look, her stamina bar is a different color, kind of like the yokai in Neo.
Yeah.
She's actually kind of easier here.
Yeah, she seems to be a bit slower.
Maybe just because she's larger, her attacks have more of a telegraph to them, but yeah, there we go. She's down,
Nice.
I think. Yeah, we got the XP now. Cool. I was supposed to protect you.
By killing me.
Ah, thank you so much,
bruh.
lady, for the host. I appreciate it. Okay, what, do we get some backstory now? Okay. I adored the Priestess of the Fount. That's the 3rd priestess we've heard mentioned. She was our only hope against the immortal Blighted. With unflinching resolve and a smile on her face, she epitomized radiant tenderness. My sister's letter informed me that the priestess was in poor health. It seemed the burden of her purification rituals was taking its toll. I couldn't rejoice at the peace she brought at the cost of her own well-being. Moreover, I couldn't forgive myself for not being able to protect her as a guardian. No, it was my own sister who was chosen for that role. In my darkest hour, I found solace in Lily, who was much like the priestess herself. Hey, Eclipse, how's it going, man? Glad to see you.
Hi, Eclipse!
Even if I couldn't serve her as a guardian, the least I could do was protect her. But then the rain began to fall. Cries of pain rang out in the distance. The chief guardian called it the Rain of Death. I gave Lily sanctuary and took my weapon in hand. Oh, so that was our older sister. The rain never let up. Oh, that's really sad, then, that she's the first boss. But we got her moveset. Guardian Sigrid. Lily says, going good, how are you? Or, Lily. Eclipse says, going good, how are you? This is what happens when you read a text-heavy game, y'all. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Getting ready to send my resume out to the first potential employers this evening. How about y'all?
Nice. I just had a long, boring day. That's it.
And Potato, you're practicing, yeah?
Potato is AFK, I think.
Okay. Swings an iron ball to attack surrounding enemies. Sub-skills have a cooldown and limited number of uses, but can be used in conjunction with other skills. Sigrid guarded the sept to protect the White Priestess Lily. So we are the White Priestess. Okay. Never-ending bloodshed caused her to be consumed by madness. And we get a double jump. Oh, because we get to use her wings now. Cool, so we get new combat and traversal abilities. Eclipse says, Lillies. Yeah.
Makes sense.
The soul has been purified.
Lillies.
Yeah, it looks pure as shit to me. No longer imprisoned by blight. Within that
Pure as
memory
shit,
just
yeah.
now, the woman called you Lily. Surely that's your name. If you retrace the memories of the blighted in life, you may just remember something yourself. Anyhow, good job killing your sister, kiddo. Onward! It may prove
great.
difficult, but can you carry on? Yes, she can.
She's Gucci. She can kill her sister in her sleep.
It's a really cool looking arena, isn't it?
It is. It's very beautiful.
So,
Looks
yeah.
like the altar of a church, right?
Mm-hmm. It is, and this is a very, very religious world. So, hold on. Ah, I see. So, yeah, boss weapons or boss abilities. Lady Underdroid says, with a brother, it's a fratricide. What's the word for a sister? It's the same. Fratricide is used to refer to the slaying of siblings as well as family more generally.
Wait. Why are you interested in that, lady? That's a weird question to ask.
So it looks like... Oh, Eclipse says sororicide, you would say. Yeah, but criminally, fratricide is used just as the general descriptor. It looks like each of these boss abilities can be used a certain number of times per rest. So every time we rest at a checkpoint, we'll be able to get these 13 uses of her ability back. And perhaps as we upgrade it, because see, now it's level 1, we'll get more uses, something like that. It's like spells in Dark Souls 1 and 2. You have a limited number of charges per rest. So we're going to be careful, and ideally a little frugal with our use of that technique for now. Because I really don't want to get in a spot where, like, say, I could really use some crowd control and not have Sigrid's attack. But then again, I also don't know if we upgrade our skills by using them, and so therefore we would be incentivized to do so. We'll see. We can now access purified memories. Refight any previously purified boss whose memories you viewed. That's so cool. That is so cool. Like, you've got a boss gallery. One of my favorite things in games like this.
Yeah.
Lady says, because I had to sing Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat too many times at school. I gotcha. It's a good musical, though. Eclipse says the general descriptor for me would be murder. Too true.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and throw it into... Well, I don't need both sets. We're not going to use set 2. We can't enhance yet. Oh, but look! Sigrid's with us now. As a spirit as well. That's cute.
That's really
and
nice.
a little morbid. And we can't fast travel quite yet. But, you know, I saw a treasure over here on a ledge we couldn't reach. Maybe with double jump, we can. Soiled prayer beads, my favorite kind. It's a relic, so we have to equip it. Slightly increases maximum HP, just like the amulet fragments. A rosary worn by the White Priestess's guardian. Extensive training took place underground until someone was chosen to be her protector. Left behind. Obtain a relic. Okay, did we not get a relic for killing the first boss? I don't think we did. Or a relic, listen to me, a trophy. And Lady says, yes, it is a good musical. And it. So Seth, you've not seen the dodge, have you? Like, really
nope.
seen it?
Nope.
It's my favorite part of this game. Are you ready for this animation?
Yeah.
Safety!
Whee!
You just dive
Face
on your
blank.
face. Yeah. Lady says, I like most of Andrew Lloyd Webber's musicals. So do I. Those of them I've been able to watch, at least.
I've never watched any musical live.
I've only seen a couple live. So Lady, I've not seen Phantom live. My parents have, several times, and they love it. It's not an Andrew Lloyd Webber joint, but one of my favorite musicals is, of course, the Motown musical. It's like a jukebox, musical incorporating all of Motown's big hits across, like, 30 plus years, and it's fantastic.
Now I kinda want to see a musical.
Welcome to the White Parish. Are you alright? Don't push yourself. Take a rest.
So, you know Discman, right? That comes into
Yeah.
our streams sometimes.
course.
For Christmas, for his girlfriend, he bought her tickets for a Harry Potter musical that's coming in March.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
Let's
very,
see.
Very nice.
Lady says I've not seen it on Broadway, but whenever it came in town, I do my best to go. And I'll have to check the Motown musical out. Alright, if you do, let me know what you think. It received some mixed reception, but generally very, very positive from fans of the company or the music. The Reign of Death, Bringer of Light. Hey, Savage, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well.
Hi, Savage!
How are you today? Eclipse says she's actually on the same bench the Hollow Knight is. Poor dude just got squished.
Aww.
The lady says was gonna take Pot to Wicked while he's here, but it's canceled. We're still going to TSO though. Alright. Again, let us know what you think.
TSO?
Chaos had taken the villagers long before even my arrival. Did the rain end them, or the blighted? My bond with the priestesses is a perennial one. I may not be able to lead the charge in this form, but my blade is yours.
Trans-Siberia Orchestra, gotcha.
But it says, when you talk about taking pot to anywhere, context is needed.
Yes.
Don't look so surprised. You think me the sort of wretch to leave a child out here in this horrid rain?
Welcome back, Potato.
Let us trudge on.
For a while.
Savage is doing well. I like the music in this zone. Oh, you're familiar with this as well, are you, man? Right on. It's our first time checking this out together.
Yeah.
Have you met before?
So far, it's a beautiful game.
Oh god, this poor horse. It seems their cognizance faded before succumbing to madness. Normally, animals don't evoke the same emotional reaction out of me in fiction that they do from a lot of other people, but this is very sad, for some reason.
Oh my god. You know that when they kill a dog, shit is gonna hit the fan.
See, in fiction, though, it doesn't do the same thing for me.
Yeah, I don't know why, but for me, it just triggers me. Like, they can kill babies for all I care. If they touch the dog, they're dead to me.
And I'm just the opposite. They don't appear to be a threat, but best keep your distance. No, our horsey. Groa's letter. Dear Bale, thank you for your continued service in ferrying the White Priestess and her guardians. My son hopes to one day be as fine a coachman as you, to ride as gallantly on as fine a horse. Please do call on us when you visit the parish. Blessed be the tranquil white light. Groa, Chief Guardian. Lady Underdroid says it's legal in my state, and I'm with Seth on this one, don't touch the animals.
Yeah.
See, I'm that way, but with two things very specifically. Torture of any kind, for any reason, and then violence against children. Those are the two things that really, like, evoke a strong negative emotional reaction from me in fiction. Oh, now the opening theme, which was playing in the previous on the previous screen, gets a little jauntier since we're in a gameplay zone again. Like some bounce has been added to the piano. I dig it.
Some bounce.
Actually got some runs on there. Yeah, very nice. Keep your eyes peeled for potential hidden pathways, y'all. Because God knows Brother Brady's gonna miss them. We're almost to level 3 out of 100, whatever that means. I think it means we become slightly stronger, and our knight gets to shake off a little bit more of that ennui. Whoa! Crimson Slug catching some air! Lady says if I play horror, I have a hard time not being sus the children or demons or something.
Yep.
I get you. Was there anything up here, or just a Crimson Slug for us to Crimson Slay? Ah, red and white flowers. Lily may find flowers blooming with mystical power that'll help her on her journey when destroyed. The blessings of magic-infused white flowers will restore prayer uses, while blight-wreathed red flowers will restore spirit uses. So, I find it interesting that so far all things in this world, or all magical things, are presented, like, very, very explicitly to exist in two forms, right? Like, kind of a standard default natural form, and then a blighted form. But interestingly enough, the blighted forms of, say, our guardians and the flowers, things like that, can actually help us, rather than only cause harm. That's fascinating, isn't it? Normally, in a game where there's, like, blight or corruption as one of your adversaries, you would expect, or as a threat, you would expect it to always be presented as a threat pretty flatly, right? There's some nuance here. Let's try using Sigrid. Oh, yeah, she swings her flail around 3 times and can juggle enemies. Well, that sounds pretty useful, truth be told. Oh, we've got archers. Time to watch ourselves. Actually, their arrows deal quite a lot of damage. The chop those zombies perform isn't too much to write home about. However, yikes. Hold on. Well, we want to kill all the enemies for XP, don't we? So let's head down there first. The little flurry attack, that right there is absolutely nasty. Goodness gracious, they give us a lot, and I do mean a lot of flowers in this zone, don't they? Well, it's a free heal, so I shan't turn my nose up at it. A free heal I will need if I want to get the XP from all of these suckers. There we go. Dive. Okay, this appears to be some kind of blighted seal on the ground that we'll have to find a way to smash through. Perhaps from above. Is there anything at all on that, like, uppermost path? Anything of note over here? Anything we could jump to, or... No? Maybe just a way around a couple of enemies for players who didn't want to fight them? I don't understand why you would skip, enemy encounters in a game like this, unless you just put it off for a little bit later if you feel underprepared or something, right? Because we want this XP, we want to become stronger. And I bet you that's a relic or something really valuable down there. Alright, big sis, do your thing. Bring Brady that XP. I know we're taking some hits, but it's fine. Oh, no, no. There's somebody still alive up there. Kind of, sort of, maybe, temporarily. Oh god, we're taking damage. Oh, she performed a different attack when we summoned her in midair, though. Fascinating. What? This is a boss? Cliffside Hamlet Youth. What? Okay. Small Child Slug is our next boss. Wasn't expecting this, but okay. Boss vanquished.
Whoop whoop.
So there's gonna be a lot of bosses in this game. That's really cool.
Seems like it, yeah.
Let's purify the Child Slug. And yeah, it gives us like a summonable version of that enemy. Okay. Performs an arc leap and lands with enough force to scatter and damage surrounding enemies. That's how we shatter the Blight Seal. Separated from his mother in the midst of a terrible storm, the boy set off for the White Parish in search of help. He never arrived. Oh. See, like,
Aww.
that's what wrecks me. Like, yes, it was a boss or a mini-boss and kind of a fun one, and it's gonna give us a useful ability. But that was a little kid who was just trying to stay alive and help his mom. That's awful.
He wasn't a dog, so it's fine.
And somehow this child is just fine. Because of her status as a priestess, I would imagine. So let's go back to our bench. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be another one like a screen or two away, but I just want to make sure that we... Or wait, no, the bench is a good ways away. Never mind. Actually, let's do. Because I want to make sure we get whatever's beneath that seal. I don't want to pass it up and then forget about it later on. So far, this is very impressive, I have to say. Savage says this game is fraught with that kind of stuff. It's a really good kind of sad, though. Not the bad kind of sad, then, like Drakengard.
Bad kind of sad, like, I'm so sorry I'm playing this game.
Oh, like Immortal Unchained. Savage says tragic but compelling. People are really into the big, sad narratives lately. Oh, and there he is, the poor guy. Come, spirit thralls. I assume the horse is eventually gonna let us fast travel or something. And hey, if we go back through this area, we'll be able to get... I'm not gonna kill all the enemies here this second time around, but we might be able to pick up another level. So let's see what he can do first. Okay, yeah, nice little AoE as we just throw him onto the ground. Did you see that?
You.
Hey, Schnaufy, how's it going, man?
Hi, Schnaufy.
Hope you're doing well. How's Blasphemous treating you? You enjoying it so far? Oh, damn it. There's that level up we so desperately needed. For reasons. Maybe I should be a little bit more liberal with my use of, spirit abilities, but I'm not feeling it quite yet. The swordsman's doing the job so far. Might as well try this one more time, though. Oh yeah, that's always fun. Does a number on their stamina, that little guy. Jesus Christ, the archers are so fast. It's not like you would expect in a lot of other search action games where ranged characters or ranged enemies tend to have a pretty good delay between their attacks. These guys are on the ball. That's a bad thing. Bad for us, anyhow. Okay, here I will gladly pass those suckers by. Well, maybe. Can't help it. It is fun to try out new abilities on weaker mobs like this. And down he goes. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe we need to perform this move from a certain height. No? Well, it was a decent idea, I'm sure you'll agree. Schnelby says, got some nice practice today. Or nice progress today. After practice, it took me 1.5 hours to pass Estrus. That's not bad at all, man. Good job.
Nice.
Blasphemous is getting a proper sequel sometime soon, isn't it? I recall hearing something along that line, anyhow. Come on, damn you. Flop. Flop. Okay, we'll have to come back here later then to shatter the seal. Damn it. Schnaufy says, yeah, it's announced for 2023. Okie dokie then. Exciting stuff. I'll have to get around to playing the first at some point. Oh, and wouldn't you know it, there is a bridge right here. Or bridge, bench. Listen to me. Goodness gracious, I'm all over the place today, folks. Sorry. Hold, something approaches. It's gotta be the horse. Yes! Oh, God, poor thing. Or rather, it follows. I sense no clear mind. It seems to be drawn by your amulet. Perhaps they were once in service to a white priestess. It's their desire to assist us. You priestesses are a rare breed. Thank you, fast travel horse. Glad to have you. Schnaufi says, so I'm aiming for a 3-hour baseline to beat the game. Okay, okay. And now we have a really robust fast travel network. Very cool. And look, they even mark unexplored routes on your map. Something I really appreciate search action games doing these days. Was it Metroid that first started doing that on its mini-maps?
I'm not sure.
So we can't swim, or dive down at least yet. We can tread water. And it also marks, hold on, just unexplored routes, but I assume those in red are currently inaccessible routes. Oh, wait, there's something up there. Schnaufi asks if you finished Demon Souls. Yes, sir, we did. After a couple marathon sessions, I beat it in 3 streams, which was super cool. Soldiers of the nation rose to face the blighted, but struggled in vain. In the end, the prayers of the woman in white saved the kingdom. Her words the only thing capable of purifying and stopping the blighted. Revered by the people, this woman came to be known as the White Priestess. And, there, unfortunately, our Olestra comparisons seem to start to run dry. So there's an upper and a lower path here, I think. What a deep forest, and almost entirely submerged. Fun time. Snuffy says, wow, that went quick. Yeah, man, I was committed. and having a grand old time streaming it for y'all. I will say, though, compared to other FromSoft Souls-like games, the Demon Souls New Game Plus is kind of brutal. Enemies get, I want to say, considerably heftier buffs, especially to, like, health and defense, than they do, like, say, in Dark Souls 1 through 3. Okay, so we've got some kind of Corvid enemies here. Oh, and the knights from the tutorial zone are back. No more durable, though. Well, maybe slightly more durable, but no more challenging. So, Cliffside Hamlet. We could go to the Hamlet or the forest. Since he said the forest is almost completely submerged, I assume that means we probably don't want to head over there until we can dive and fight in the water, yeah? Hamlet seems to be as good a place as any to start, for me. No idea why that soldier turned away from us and started swinging at the air behind us, but who knows. Oh god, dogs. No, 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 no. Ah, we gathered some resources. And there appears to be a special type of blighted archer up there that I can't quite reach. Can't reach yet. Oh, god, that hurt. Maybe that's a mini-boss. The unique-looking archer. Like one we can defeat for a unique soul that we can then use to force our enemies to watch themselves. Oh, and we've got another beautiful vocal piece for our background music this go-around. Okay, so I can't, like, jump across the lamppost. Didn't think so, but figured it was worth a shot. Whew. Okay, these guys ain't so bad. Yeah, and look at us, we're already level 5, making fine progress. Ooh, and a little bit of additional HP. Good, I'll take it. How many HP do we have, by the way?
All of it.
120. Okay, not bad at all. So 15 from our amulet fragments and another 5 from the rosary.
Oh god, bot.
I was about to say thank you for sharing, but that's something of a non sequitur.
It's of course bot.
Certainly.
I don't know. There's no real evidence.
Well, no, of course, that is exactly the kind of thing you want to say with the voice of and about the person who will have the easiest possible time poisoning you for the rest of your life.
But the emotes are hers, like, that's really her. Come on, guys.
Yeah, let's just kill them with our blob. Not found any flowers, or I may be tempted to pop a heal. Let's hit him with the chain. Yeah, we can use our summon spirits to some pretty solid effectiveness here. Or with some pretty solid effectiveness. Dive! Safety! What's down here? Oh, some kind of cave. The girl who became a guardian lies underground. We can pick up the blight! Yeah, go for it. Fly. Sorry. Can be used to enhance skills. This is how we upgrade, okay. Filthy residue shed by a purified blighted... Oh god, it is Olestra. This is the leakage. The sorrowful muck is stagnant, but glints with a faint light. Allows you to enhance your skills at respites. Okay. We have purified thee. So this appears to be a shortcut we can access from the other side. I have to say, so far I'm pretty impressed. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
I'm interested to see how many spirits we get. Like, if we can fight mini-boss versions of just about every enemy to get access to their moveset, that'd be pretty dope. Oh, I see some more blight shite up there.
Lady Pot says, Potat is correct, that is actually me, and I'm still loving armpit sniffing.
Huh.
Doesn't seem suspicious to me at all.
Objection. Potate is spelled differently than the way she normally would, and
Yeah,
the
there's an
grammar
extra T.
in sentence structure is also quite different. I know my chatter's voices. Come on. Sorry, I've got some kind of fly buzzing around here. Must have gotten in because it is currently very cold outside and my apartment is relatively warm. Emphasis on relatively. Let's pop a heal because we've got another flower there. I assume that shortcut's going to lead from the map, probably directly preceding the boss. That's what I would think anyway. Can I not drop down through the rotted roof here? Nay, I cannot. Now he says Sherlock Brady is uncontrollable. That's right!
Untrollable.
Untrollable, sorry. Also uncontrollable.
Yeah.
I don't have channel points yet. Y'all can't make me do shit. Ducky Love, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, and welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Okay, yo. That time, the hitbox spawned before an attack animation started. That was a little weird, but okay. Okay, so we got some blight residue. Okay, the corvid things spit homing projectiles, which is pretty dangerous. And, okay, enemies do deal contact damage. I did not know that before. Oh god, what is that? Oh no. Go, small child, protect us! Okay, so it's got a dive and then like a 2-hit combo. Okay. Oh, alright, that actually could have been a lot worse. Ducky Love says hello, I'm good. Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. Are you familiar with this game? You a fan? It's our first time checking it out, but I and my co-commentator, one of my co-commentators, Seth, have been looking forward to it for some time.
Yep.
Currently replaying this game, they say. And Savage says, that's a big boy, it is. It certainly is. God, I took a lot of damage in the past couple encounters. Need to rectify that. There's a weaker blighted seal, maybe? Or can they only be opened from the other side? Is that what's going on here? No? No, there's gotta be a way to make them give. And that was not it. We'll find something. We will find a way. Okay. Ah, bright shiny new heal. Excellent. Oh god, knight and archer. May actually have cause to watch ourselves this time. Go, small child! It's all melted in the rain. Okay, I will take your skill points, thank you. Ah, another ogre. Great. It's actually got a beautiful design for a otherwise pretty standard fantasy ogre. Like, I like the bony protrusions around the shoulders and the head. It serves to distinguish it visually just a little bit. So character design I could really take or leave, but enemy design so far is actually kind of nice. Oh, large chest down there. What's inside? Let's... Whoop, I was going to say deal with the corvid, but... Oh no, have I lost my chance? No, we'll just have to come back around. Never mind. Crimson Slug. We can handle that at this point. But then there's also... just about every type of standard humanoid enemy we've seen so far running around in this little barracks. We're getting plenty of XP from this, so I am quite happy to go through and try to collect all the treasure we can. So far, nothing's been as nasty as these Corvids and their little homing attacks. So what we want to do is, jump down, use our double jump to position ourselves, and then crack open the chest. Oh, broken music box. Reduces damage received from enemies, albeit slightly. An old lullaby still leaks out from this music box destroyed in the heat of battle. What it was doing in the heat of battle in the first place eludes me, but fine. A note is attached. Dear child, I hope to see you in my dreams. Aww. This game's just gonna make me really sad, isn't it? We got a bench. Yeah. Let's rest. Not a bench, it's a chair. They're changing it up on us. After the Blighted started to appear in Land's End, many religions quickly began to die out, including the True Way. Seeking hope, many flocked to the White Priestess. It's likely that the Way of the White Parish arose from there and spread amongst the people.
Hey, Kay.
Howdy, man. How's it going? Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's equip our music box as well. Oh, no. Okay, guys. So, do I take slight damage reduction or very slight, health increase? I think I'll go for the damage reduction.
Yeah.
And we can now enhance our spirits, leveling them up. So we need Ancient Souls to upgrade the Knight, unfortunately. But we can use Stagnant Blight to improve the others. I think I'll start with, our Slug, actually. And we got Latent Power. Enhance a spirit for the first time, which is also a resource of some sort. So we need more Blight to upgrade him again. Let's also increase her power. Why not? Okay, doing pretty good so far. Seems the path leads off from here. Shall we take a look? That doesn't look ominous at all, the way paved with braziers. Let's have a look-see. Okay, we're actually dealing pretty good damage now, aren't we? Those archers go down in 2 really good swings. And it does appear that if you just clip, an enemy with, like, the periphery of your, hitbox, it will deal less damage. Maybe just over half damage, I want to say, but if you hit them, like, right with the sweet spot, it deals, really respectable damage. No, oh god, took so much damage so quickly. That's the problem with the crows. Ogre's attacks are actually pretty easy to dodge. Since they've only got the 2, right? That really clearly telegraphed leap, which I'm sure does crazy damage, and then like, oh damn it. Got hit by both attacks, didn't I? Then that 2-swipe combo. It seems like ranged attacks are gonna be really, really nasty in Ender Lilies. Because they seem pretty fast, some of them home, probably a lot of them home, and enemies can fire them off super duper rapidly. Hopefully we'll get some nice projectile attacks to compensate. Whoa, I see a chest. Umbral Knight did not lead us astray. We did want to come to this area.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Oh god, there's so many of them. Okay. Come on, just come down here, get in range. Or, you know, not. That works too. Welcome back, lady. I presume that is actually you this time around. We were not fooled. Like, come on, I know your narrative voice. Oh god, it's some kind of devourer that's less breathing fire and just kind of barfing acid. Oh, it's got a butt slam with a crazy radius on it, apparently. Presumably we want to avoid the little puddles of acid that it belches out, because those might be like some lingering damage. Okay, Amulet Fragment. Replacing the 5 HP we traded for our music box. Fuck off! I hate these crows.
Okay.
Like, Potato, have you seen what their attack looks like?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how we're supposed to deal with that right now. Super safely, I mean.
I don't know, looks fun.
I'm sure once I get some kind of ranged attack, we'll be good. Lady says, armpits, thou. Oh, wait. Potato, do you see this?
What exactly?
That's a unique crow model. Is this gonna be a mini-boss that gives us the power of the crow? Yes, it is. The Western Merchant.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, good god, it's got a ton of health and hits really hard, though. It's got a melee attack as well. Okay. So they're not going to be just elite versions of enemies we've already faced. A lot of these suckers have their own, tricks. Ouch. I hate the homing projectiles. Hate them. Fortunately, we get our own now, I believe. If only I could see my wife and daughter one last time. You're a crow, you don't deserve that. Give me your soul.
Wow. Rude. That's rude.
Summons the spirit of the Western Merchant, who launches ranged attacks at enemies on sight. This merchant from a western land came to Land's End peddling foreign wares. A vibrant salesman who would light up when touting his rare stock. Don't give him, like, a sympathetic, vibrant backstory after I used him for shtick. So I may want to equip him to our second power set. After we drop down here and see what's in the Undercroft. Ah, level 8, that's what I'm talking about. Give me that strength. Also, please give me, like, an Ancient Soul or something so I can improve the only spirit I use 90% of the time. Presumably we get those for boss kills. I don't want to jump in that blighted water, but I'll pick up the Stagnant Blight, thank you very much. Oh, yeah, see, that dissolved the slug on sight. Oh, it's getting kind of perilous. Get a free heal for it, though. I see something blighted up above, though. Oh, and it hit us. Okay. Okay, so just the Stagnant Blight, then. Alright, more skill points. Savage says, your shame was well earned. You've only yourself to blame. Come now. Well, hey, who mentioned anything about shame? Not I. Said the Twitch streamer. We are famous for not having that at all. Hey, Blade, how's it going, man? Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Lady says I'm lurking on my tablet. Alright, ma'am, thanks as always for being here. And hope you guys are getting ready for the new year.
Enjoy them armpits.
Lady says, so expect pot shenanigans. Thank you for the heads up. We got it, though. Tell you what. I am going to take Sigrid. Gonna unequip her there. We're going to equip the Western Merchant in her place, and we're going to put Sigrid in set 2. We can swap between these on the fly, but just to make both of these, maybe more versatile spirits, accessible more easily, we'll put them in set 1. Now, though, we're going to, make like a character on CSI and enhance our, Merchant. Good God, look, Potato, with a cooldown of 1 second, we get 50 uses of this thing per rest. Well, I got my ranged attack. and we are going to be spending Blight to upgrade the shit out of it. Oh, goodness gracious, and we can even upgrade him to allow for more projectiles to be fired per salvo. Eclipse says, weed-based shenanigans are quite common in creepypasta, I've heard. Oh yes. Oh yes. We may have to cover some of those before long. Go Western Merchant. Oh! Okay, so he's like active. He's an active summon. And will independently fire at enemies once per second until we banish him. Okay, okay. So it's just like having a little option from a shoot 'em up, flying by your side, randomly firing at enemies. That you don't have to manage at all. That's pretty tight, isn't it? Now what's over here? Anything at all? Not that we can see. Ogre. Can't fool me, Ender Shrek. Okay, so we can just jump to dodge that rather than get out of its radius. Very nice. Goodness, the big guys give us plenty of XP, don't they? Good gracious. Savage says friendly turrets are great in any video game, especially the portable kind. Oh, brother, don't I know it. I'm pretty big on summons of all sorts in my games, as long as they don't require the player to be overly passive with the rest of their build. You know what I mean? More max HP. I'll take it, I'll take it. Savage says loved that bird. Yeah, no. The merchant's great. Now that he's one of our summons, he's great. Ooh, yikes, that was close. Goodness, we're in it now, ain't we? So many enemies, all just going wild at once. Merchant, help us out here. One more. There we go, nice and safe. Level 9, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, and we can land on the awnings above the market stalls. That's pretty handy. Ducky says bird is the best. I am tempted to agree, and I think all of my blight is going to be going straight to him for a little while. Because if we can upgrade like our maximum like magazine capacity and increase his power, I'm there for it. Okay, there's a lot of enemies here though. Good night, there's a lot of enemies. I have a feeling since like that side path the merchant was found at the end of was very heavily telegraphed to us, it's kind of intended that you just have him equipped and, you know, picking away at the ranged enemies this entire time. But I'm stubborn, so we didn't do that. Still made it, though. How's Bloodborne treating you, Potato? You with us?
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh wait, I didn't mean to heal, my bad. I meant to switch. R1 to switch. Gotta remember that. Oh no. Ooh, that hurts. It's alright though. Took care of him. Fortunately, on their own, these blighted soldiers aren't much of a problem. What did that do? Oh, probably just raised the gate on the other side, I would imagine. And in this secret attic compartment, we get to pick up the Furious Blight. We'll take it. Yes, we've got Stagnant Blight and Furious Blight. No Ancient Souls yet, though. I'm anxiously looking forward to our first encounter with them. Okay. Okay, Merchant, help us out here. We're in it. There we go. Do your thing, Crowman. And notice his projectiles move so much faster than the enemies. Appreciate that.
Back.
Welcome back. We've got our own ranged attacks now, Seth.
Nice.
In the form of a crow with a wig.
Hi back on potato.
Oh my god.
I mean, you can also call me that, but I prefer potato.
Okay, I'm leaving now. Bye.
Hit me with that spirit energy. Oh, no, you don't. We're in the middle of a game you really, really wanted to see. Dad jokes are a decent toll to have to pay, I think.
Better that than Alestra jokes. No. Alestra jokes are fine.
Alestra jokes are the shit. So wait, could we also go down and below the aqueduct here? Well, I say aqueduct, the docks. Yes, we can. Which leads us to Crow Hell. But I bet there's some optional goodies here. Dog! No! No!
Dog!
Oh, good night, they hurt.
So today I went on a big spree of installing games.
Okay.
So I've installed the Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
Right on.
I've installed all the Metro games, and I've installed Neo 2.
Good
So,
for you.
Yeah, I think the next game that I'm gonna play is gonna be Neo 2, so that I can like rest from the story, big story games. And
Go
then
for it.
after that, it's probably Mass Effect.
Sounds like today the game you've been playing is installation and the class is install wizard.
Well,
Wow,
potato,
that
that's
was
great.
actually bad, Potato.
No, it was a bit of a stretch, but it was good. It worked.
Nah.
Blade of Fate 2 says Neo 2 is actually great, and Savage says Neo 2 is a fun one. Yeah, both of the Neo games are fantastic. I need to go back and beat the Neo 1 DLC, which is super hard, and actually play through Neo 2's at some point. But I really enjoyed the time I got to spend with both of them. And Seth, you'll be excited to know that Neo 2 does add many new melee classes, like different types of weapons.
Nice.
Including the two from the base game's DLC. There's, oh, hold on, we've got the Headless Defender. Another mini-boss. I love all the bosses in this game, by the way. But I think it adds maybe 3 totally original ones before the DLC. Oh god, this is not going
Is
well.
it constructed the way that Neo 1 was, like in those small chapters, and
Yes.
like you pick where you want to go through the big overworld?
That is correct.
Okay, then I was thinking of maybe bringing back again, like reading for the Amazing Girls, nighttime stories, whatever it was, after each chapter.
Good idea. Okay, really had to use some spirits to get rid of him there, but good night. This one's tough.
Wow, nice.
And the standard enemy this guy's based off of, you know, is one of the simpler humanoids to plow through. Just the knights that will stab at us after we strike their shield, allowing us to roll behind and, you know, polish them off. That one had some crazy range. But we get it soul now. I do like all of the bosses. So far, I've not found any of them frustrating or pointless or any of that. And the bosses that are based on standard enemies, like these elites that we get souls from, have different movesets and unique visuals that serve to distinguish them from the base enemy, which I really like. It's not like in Hellpoint, where the bosses that were also featured as elite enemies in various zones were literally the same exact thing, maybe with their size scaled a little bit.
Speaking of Hellpoint,
Yeah?
I'm gonna check when the last patch was for the Switch version.
Go for it. A knight with shield at the ready. Well-timed blocks will counter enemies, leaving them stunned and vulnerable. A knight who followed in the footsteps of the hero Garrett. Suffering the blight upon becoming immortal took its toll. He was beheaded for attacking his fellow knights. So, he's essentially a parry. And we got Purging Glow. Obtain 5 blighted spirits. Well, we've got them. Now let's see if they'll be able to do us any good. By the way, chat, especially those of you who are knowledgeable about this game, let me know if you want to see me experiment with different spirits, or if you think I should switch my loadout for more practical reasons. If I should really be investing in, like, Spirit X I've been sleeping on. Let me know, like, what you think, what you'd like to see me play around with. I'm perfectly happy to, like, experiment with you guys. Let's see. Request. Fearless warrior needed to slay large monsters in the forest. Monsters have settled in the forest near the hamlet, wounding many of the king's soldiers. Rewards will be given for any of the fiends killed. Stand with us to protect our great nation. Knight of the Bastion, Heimel. So probably one of the big bosses from the splash screen, I would think. And maybe the boss we're going to find at the end of the zone here? We didn't explore this area, I don't think. We accessed this screen, we just didn't explore it. What is this? Chain of Sorcery. Grants an additional relic slot. Now you're talking. So we can re-equip our rosary to get that additional 5 HP. A magical chain that links with the power contained in a relic. Okay, okay. That was so close. Oh god, dog, no. Crow, save me from dog. Did you see that projectile do a complete 180 to strike the archer? Oh man, that's good. Oh great priestess, I beg of you, free me from the blight. You got it! I will gladly take the skill points in exchange. Thank you, Crow. Lucky Love says it depends on what kind of player you are. For me, I'm not aggressive, so I rely on the bird and other spirits I won't mention to not spoil. Okay, okay. I'm not entirely sure how best to describe my, my playstyle in these types of games. Potato and Seth, maybe you could help me out, since you have more experience playing with loads of different people with different types of approaches to these. Not just these games, but games in general. Reckless, maybe?
Reckless. Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, by the way, guess which game I'm playing?
Not SMT5?
No, Unmetal.
Minesweeper? Oh.
It's pretty good, actually.
Oh yeah, it looked like it would be.
The demo I played was really good.
Potato, maybe you'd want to stream that at some point.
Maybe.
Let's
I think
see.
it might be on my list.
Savage says, when I played, I kept to the devil you know mentality. From what I looked up, just about every spirit has something that makes it super useful when maxed out. Yeah, because they all get unique upgrades at some point or another, right? Yeah, and I'm the same exact way, man. I tend to find something that works and then just stick with it for the entirety of the game. As you saw in Demon's Souls, right? Where we played with the blessing of the Father, the Son, and Crescent Falchion +1. It's just really, really good, and it's not maybe as viable experimenting with different stuff. At least that's the way I normally play these games. I'll play around, like, in earlier zones with new stuff, or, like, in New Game Plus cycles, but for that first playthrough, I usually find something and lock it in.
Right.
It's at the White Parish grounds in the catacombs where the Guardian candidates endure many years of training. They toil to fortify their bodies and minds to be deemed worthy of protecting the White Priestess. Selected from devotees of the church, it is said that only the 10 finest candidates will earn that honor. Right. And, our sister was not a Guardian, right?
I think so, yeah.
We'll go ahead and throw him over here. And we'll equip our soiled prayer beads. Can I enhance? No, I can't. They all need stagnant blight, and I can't use the raging blight yet. Presumably that's like a higher tier upgrade material. The vocalizations in the, oh god. It's the Berserker. The vocalizations in the, OST are really, really nice. Okay, so this is Garrett. Oh, the hero Garrett, the Elder Warrior. So are we ready? I assume he's going to transform like the first one, yeah? Or, no, maybe not. He's got the purple, health bar to begin with. So he's got combos. He's got, oh no, a lot of combos.
Oh, no.
It's got a rhythm to it, though. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, jump. There we are. Oh, maybe he will transform. He's got a ton of health, doesn't he?
Potato, when you're playing on metal, just make sure to do everything, as in, like, right now I was, like, looking at Poppy and punching a crate for no reason, just, like, pressing the button, and then suddenly the game turned back into the narrative mode, and it was like, why did you keep punching those crates? Like, what did you expect to happen? And the character was like, oh, I was just nervous because I was in prison for a crime I did not commit.
Wow.
So, yeah, just
Stunned
keep
him again.
doing... keep doing shit, yeah?
Nice.
Yeah, we've got to be careful because he has changed his attacks now. He can send shockwaves along the ground by slamming his hammer into it. His AoE seems to be largely the same, but there is a backswing associated with one of his regular strikes now. And he's buffing again. Phase 3. Oh no. Oh, shit. Sorry, that happened on... or those shockwaves spawned on both sides of him. He's eerily silent. Oh, and he's got a charge? Jesus Christ, man. Take it easy. Okay, I'm pretty confident that he doesn't have multiple forms. Oh no, I didn't mean to heal, but we'll take it. Crow, get out there and do your work. Is he going to charge at us? Yeah. Okay, and he can hurt us going up in the air as well. Okay. And another dash? No. Oh, yikes. Whew, that was close. If he'd have charged, we would have been done for. Okay. It's just a real chore to hit him in Phase 3. He's not super tough, but it is a chore to make contact, because he never stops leaping. That's him down, though, I think. Yeah, look at that. Okay, Big Boss number 2, in the can. The blighted scum. How could they? How dare they? I don't care, man. I just want that hammer on my side. I hear the muffled voices of the villagers outside my shack. They fear what I've become upon my return from the fortress battle. I chose to become an immortal knight to protect them all. There are days I wish I'd be purified, but... the priestess of the fount must not be made to carry that burden any longer. After some time, I hear voices again. But this time, they belong to the white priestess and a child. The priestess, once but a child herself, now cuts a radiant figure. I no longer know the pleasures of joy, but despite this, my cheeks widen in a grin. When madness takes me, will this little one be made to carry the burden? I don't know how long my consciousness will hold out. But as long as I'm myself, I'll be a shield to protect them from harm. The pain I'll endure is nothing compared to their suffering. So, it seems like the knights willingly took the blight unto themselves to become, immortal, to become stronger. To, protect the world against something or another. And that carries with it kind of like becoming a Grey Warden in Dragon Age, right? Something of a finite expiration date, where you can't contain the power any longer, the poison eats away you, and you lose yourself. So it's a sacrifice all of these people were making, and they knew it. Garrett, the Elder Warrior, swings a heavy, powerful hammer slowly, but with force and range enough to blow enemies away. A giant of a man, once dubbed the finest knight in the kingdom, he was a symbol of glory and a hero to his village. His altruism made his demise a lonely one. And we gain a new action that allows us to shatter, seals. Great. Down and square. Thank you, Garrett. There's plenty of places we can experiment with this earlier in the game now, isn't there? He protected the village to the very end. A brave warrior indeed. You were in his memory. Did you two visit him often? And we get the Fury trophy for purifying him. So, I presume, kind of like the governors with Eleanor in Bioshock 2, each of these knights has some kind of personal history with our protagonist, and we're going to see her appear in all of their memories. So tell you what, instead of the Cliffside Hamlet youth, why don't we... Oh, I'm sorry, we can use his attack infinitely, so it's like another primary weapon? Look at that! Okay, let's put him over here in slot 2. And of course we can refight him, we've got his memory cutscene, great. Oh, and we used the Furious Blight to upgrade his, so we can, in fact, upgrade him already. I might hold off on that one for a second. Let's save, and then let's fast travel back to the crossroads, I think it was, where we found that first bit of pustulant ground. In one of the passages here. Let's see what his moveset's like. Oh yeah, that is super slow, and it's only a singular attack at a time. But it's got an impressive swing arc. Oh wait, no, that's the purified child. Hold on. Down here. There we go. We got the Falling Lily trophy. And it looks like trophies and achievements are tracked in-game as well. That's really nice. So we get another relic slot. That's worth it, wouldn't you say? And it would appear that good old Garrett's attack allows us to instantly destroy these Crimson Slugs at this point. Okay, so it's not like a lot of games where the big, beefy weapon does give you greater damage per hit, but is so slow and cumbersome, it ultimately amounts to less damage over time. He is strong as all get out. So, he may not be very versatile, he may not be very fast, but if that hammer manages to hit home, something is dying. Oh yeah, that's good, that's real good. And remember, that is unupgraded. Now, there were some patches of pustulant ground in the village as well, right? Now, I'm not going to make you guys sit through, like, you know, half an hour's worth of backtracking, but I'm going to explore the areas around our benches that we traveled to, just to see if we can't find any of those areas once again. I know one of them was in, one of these homes or barrackses. Ducky says, Garrett is awesome once upgraded, but his drawback is he's a slower swinger. Yeah, and he doesn't really have at least right now, he doesn't have a combo to speak of. So you've really got to get talented with timing that one attack he gives you. And of course, I'm pretty sure we can use his dive attack, yeah, even when we're using other spirits in our principal attack slot. Very, very good. I presume you could create a moveset comprised entirely of these yellow or yellowish-orange finite-use spirits without any kind of infinite charge melee, but why on earth would you? Okay, hold on. Do we need to maybe get some additional height behind this slam? Some more oomph? We really need to upgrade Mr. Crow as soon as we possibly can. There we go. Nope, that did it. Just needed the momentum from the height. Ouch. What on earth is this? Oh, it looks like it's going to explode. Yep. Sure was. Oh, there's a chest up there. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a mimic! A very interesting looking one at that. Living in the box. Doesn't have very complex attacks, but damn does it hurt. Oh, yet another relic slot. And presumably that'll be a new relic for us to gather up there. Okay, okay. Oh, I know where we are now. Yes. Don't know if we can make this jump quite yet. No. We'll have to come back here a bit later. Well. At the very least, we got another relic chain, and there's another passage off here to the right that we need to explore. Let me bring up my map real quick. Does it look like... No, that lower path is inaccessible right now, I think. The flooded forest. So to progress, obviously, we go past Garrett's boss arena, so all of this is just gravy, just optional stuff. Perfectly dodged that. Didn't intend to, but we did. And it looks like if we damage them at all, they will prematurely detonate. So maybe keeping Mr. Crow on tap anytime we see those detonators would be a good idea. Okay, Gritter says, I have problems with my PC again, and now I need to bring it to the PC doctor because I don't know how to fix it at this point. Oh, yikes,
no.
man. I'm sorry to hear that. It's a hell of a way to start your vacation, isn't it?
Oh, he's back to work again.
Oh, so you had a brief vacation. I see, I see. Hope you enjoyed it then. Oh, look at this! Some kind of vertical pustulant wall. So we'll need another ability, no doubt, to shatter that. Unless my man's hammer can handle that too. If only. Maybe we'll get a spirit or something for exploring down here. And nope, just another shortcut. Okay. We'll need to learn how to swim or how to dive in order to properly explore any of this. But we got the relic chain and we got some XP. Enough XP, like, down here alone for, like, another level. So that's, you know, that's pretty good. These levels do seem to buff our overall damage output slightly, which is something you know I'm there for. Okay, says, I'm just watching your stream and my CPU is using 100% in Task Manager. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, what?
My stream ain't that good.
Which browser are you using?
Yeah, look at the damage we're dealing on these ogres now. Very nice. Savage says, what's this? Looks like a gripe I had was a glitch after all, since it looks like they patched it. What? What was going on, man? What did they change? Was that other, bit of pustulant ground Pustulant is what they used, which is appropriate, but it's also pestilent ground. Down here... Oh, we got a full heal for, I presume, destroying the flower when our prayer capacity was at max? Yep, there it is. But it's a slightly different color, a different tint. Will my technique work? Yes, it will. Oh! That darker tint implies that it's a little weaker, and we were able to break through without so much verticality. Give it to him, Garrett. Yeah, baby. Taking ancient land. The result? It's the blight itself. Is this our end? So it's some kind of curse or something they uncovered. More furious blight. Filthy residue shed by a purified blighted. Steeped in rage and fury, it gives off a vengeful red light. Okay, okay. Still looking for ancient souls, but that is not bad. Kay says, I know it's really not using 100% because I'm able to play Cold War at the same time without problems. No, don't heal, don't heal. I will get these... I will be able to distinguish L1 from R1 eventually, guys. Just probably not today. And hold on, Savage says, that side goop wall behind the illusion a bit ago. The illusion used to not dispel until the wall was broken. Huh! Oh, that'd be frustrating for the purposes of, like, actual navigation, you know, finding out what you need to progress. Okay, so that's why I don't know what's wrong. Yeah, what could be causing the task manager to show inaccurate values like that?
A lot of things.
Any ideas, friends? Like anything Kay might be able to do to diagnose it on their end?
Like off the top of my head, it's kind of hard to think.
Which windows do you use, Kay?
Obviously the best one, Windows Vista.
Probably 10.
Okay, so the Hammer Bro I'm kind of okay with. I'm more than a little shook that I like a big, heavy weapon so much in a game like this, but it's happened a few times in Souls-likes. Almost always the side-scrolling ones, too, isn't it? Where I'm like, hey, they actually did the big weapons pretty well here. Oh, and look at how much stamina damage it causes. Okay, says 10 still. I don't have malware or viruses because I run my virus scanner all the time. And Seth provided you a diagnostic method.
Try with that one. Yeah.
Generally, not just when you're dealing with tech, but in this on this network, it's a good idea to listen to Seth. She's usually spot on.
Except when I'm spot off.
Okay, it's another red pustulant seal. So what we've got to do is climb up to the roof. If we can we? I don't know if we can. I don't think we can. Never mind, so what we got to do is go around to the other side and find a way to dive on through. Yeah, we're gonna need some more verticality there. Oh right, this is the crazy crack market. Never mind. Defend me, Mr. Bird. Ah, leveled up. There we go. Okay, let's try something. Not quite enough verticality. We'll figure a way up and over. And then down and through, eventually. Oh, but there's some ground over here we can mess about with. Whoa! Oh no, oh no. Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Not here, especially. That would just be humiliating. So, did you guys see how Nikocado spent his Christmas day?
Nope.
Eating.
Yes, eating like Alfredo noodles he made himself and then drowned in cheese, so it wasn't really Alfredo anymore.
It was all cheeso.
Mm-hmm. It was a lovely cardiac Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, look, yeah, if you block an enemy's attack perfectly with the knight, he follows up with a riposte that destroys them. Wow. That's actually kind of worth it. And down here is... Oh! Look, yeah, it's the area on the other side of the shortcut. But we'll need to swim to pass that barrier. Did you guys happen to catch today's Cinnamon Toast Ken video?
The one with the 1,000-pound sisters?
The Slate sisters, yeah.
Yeah,
No, I haven't seen it yet.
just
Man.
watched it earlier.
Poor Tammy.
Yeah. Yeah, at least she's not together with Jerry anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Jerry felt like a character from a totally different show.
Yeah.
Like in the old days, you know, when sitcoms would do the weird crossover episodes? And characters from a tonally different show would just appear apropos of nothing. That's what Jerry's episode felt like. Kay says can't find Superfetch.
Okay, then that's not
Ha!
that's not the issue.
The fly is no more.
Try posting in our general channel because some people are right now helping Amelie with her issues as well. So
Oh, she's been in touch.
Tech,
Excellent.
yeah, there are some tech guys who might help you with whatever issues.
Super glad we were able to help her.
Well, at least they're trying to.
Really is the least we could do, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get this blight. This furious blight. I do appreciate that, like, by shattering these, seals on the ground, we gain upgrade material that can be used for the character that, we engage to shatter the seals on the ground. And, oh my god, there's a second fly. Are you fucking kidding me? Again. There's no, like, food or anything sitting out in the house. What are you guys doing here? Kay says we'll do that tomorrow. Alright, man. And feel free to reach out and message any one of us. I mean, not like I could do much of anything, but message people, you know, individually if you need, like, some further guidance or techniques. The overanalysts are here to help. Or try to, anyhow. The overanalysts are here to put in a good faith effort. How's your game treating you, Potato?
I've exited Bloodborne.
Okay.
I've actually noticed that I could probably platinum Undertale really quickly.
Oh, okay, okay. You've become a real, like, plat warrior recently, haven't you? And I do mean recently.
Mm-hmm.
Did it all start with Bloodborne for you, or?
Kinda.
Right on.
I mean, I won't do stuff like Crash or anything platinum because that just
That would drive us
fucking
insane. Like that.
Yeah. Like the time runs are just.
Like Crash is hard enough already.
Yeah. But stuff like this, where I have so little to do, yeah.
Where it's basically just like, hey, go out of your way to see all the content and you're good. Alright, so we're a couple levels richer and almost back to the boss arena. You know, we really do need some regular blight juice to level up our crow further. Okay, let's crack on into the castle. Or nearer the castle. What is this? An image scrawled using pagodite. It appears to be a doodle of the White Priestess of the Fount playing with the children of the hamlet under a radiant sun. Well, there's certainly no suns around here anymore. Let's enter this absolutely devastated-looking tenement. Oh, is that going to be a... No, that was not a mini-boss. But this looks like it has the mini-boss insignia on the map, doesn't it? Or, no, sorry, that just shows our current location. Silly me. There's something down there, though. One of the priestesses? Yeah, the priestess's wish. Prayer Restoration Plus, a fleeting wish left behind by a white priestess at the moment of her death. Okay, okay. Rest now, dear priestess. Is that a relic or no? Well, what on earth is it? Oh! It will allow our heals to restore a greater amount of health to us, not necessarily giving us an extra charge of the heal. Okay, that's handy. Kay says, I had one moment that I wanted to throw my PC out the window because I got a game crash on Hearthstone because the 100% CPU usage. Yikes.
Yeah, something is leaking badly.
Warning, the catacombs are off limits. Blighted captured in Land's End are being held in the catacombs. To reduce the risk of further spread of the blight, the catacombs are off limits. Also, note that harboring individuals carrying the blight is a crime. Report any and all sightings of the blighted to the Royal Guard immediately. So either we're headed to the castle or we're headed to the catacombs, one or the other. More furious blight. They really, really want us to use Garrett, don't they? Oh, sorry, can we not advance this way? Oh dear. Well then, friends, where to next? Let me pop open our map. We could go to the southwest. Maybe. Kay says, and that is why I have the PC doctor appointment. Oh, I understand that, man. Hope you get it worked out in short order. But the friggin' water holds us back here. Are there any paths we know for a fact we can access? Not whatever's to the north up there, I don't think. He says, let's hope also. Yeah, man, fingers crossed for you. And let us know how it goes. Oh, dogs. Maybe we can dive using the hammer? That's a thought. Let's give it a try here after... Oh, no, we cannot. Well, it was a thought. Oh yeah, we're doing great damage to the ogres now. Level 14 out of 100, I believe. Okay, says next weekend I'll get my new 3080, so my PC needs to work smoothly again before that. That's is that a pretty high-end graphics card, I think?
Yeah, that's almost the highest end of the newest series.
Wow. Good for you, man. I need to figure out how to swim somehow. Don't care for taking damage here. Well, I was going to say it's fine. It's not fine when we take that much damage. Heal me. There we go. Good God, the enemies here just go insane if you give them half a chance. There we go. This. We have to figure out how to shatter this. Oh no. Nope. Oh, we're dead. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's real bad. Yikes. Okay, so I guess we have to make our way back there to collect something or another. Or maybe not. Kay says, had one and blew it up. So sent it back 5 months ago, and now I got the mail they send a new one right away. Okay. How on earth did the damage to the graphics card come about? Just burnout, or... Is it terribly easy to irreparably damage those things just through overuse? I'm afraid I don't know. Oh my god. Can't get complacent. We can't quite reach that, can we? No. Yeah, so enemies do deal contact damage, and that is throwing me a little, because their physical hitboxes seem to be a little off. Attack hitboxes so far seem more or less flawless. It's just those for the contact damage that are a little weird. Not necessarily bad or anything, just odd.
Yeah, they're bad.
Okay, here's Hell Market. And there's the target. Okay, okay. Let's think this through a little. But just a little, don't want to think too much. That would just completely devalue the Overanalyst brand. Kay says, I think it was the heat in it when my power went out that killed it. But I got a new one, so I'm happy. Alright, man. Sucks when power surges damage your electronics. I know that firsthand. I think that's what caused me to have to format my PS4 once? Yeah. Because it was in rest mode during a pretty serious, lengthy power outage. And that just somehow totally fried the memory.
I finally managed to find a physical copy of Crash Bandicoot 4.
Very rare in the EU, right?
Yeah, it's an Italian copy actually.
Okay.
Doesn't even have English.
No, I mean it has English and German as languages in the game, but the thingy, like the papers that you get with it are all in Italian for some reason. Yeah.
Oh. So did you buy it?
Yeah.
Nice. So are we gonna watch you play Crash then?
At some point, probably.
Right on.
Oh yeah. I wanna see you suffer. Like I did.
Crash 4 is really hard as platformers go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a fair warning. Oh, come on. Is there another seal I can shatter somewhere? Maybe, hold on. Maybe if we do go to what they called, like, the Sunken Forest or what have you. Maybe I've just been gadding about in the wrong part of the game entirely. So let's rest up and then teleport ourselves. We still got just the 2 relics, right? Yeah. So let's fast travel to the crossroads. Kay says, I killed 3 CPUs already thanks to power outages? Lord, man.
Wow,
Holy
okay.
shit, sounds like you need a UPS.
A surge protector or something. Oh, look, if I invest all my blight into Garrett, he will get an actual combo. And become even stronger. So I think I will spend all my Furious Blight on him, thank you. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, look, he gets a very swift follow-up attack now. And is presumably much, much, much stronger. Welcome to Damp Forest. Oh, no. There's mushroom witches in the Damp Forest. Oh, and they're adorable. And Garrett, of course, knocks them off their feet in a single strike. Beautiful. What's down here? In the pots? Oh, a little bit of blight juice and then nothing. Oh, but we've got advanced mushroom witches. God, enemy design in this game is stunning. Seriously, look at these little guys. Oh my god. Savage says the P word is heresy in Metroidvanias. P word being progress. Too true. I mean, hey, we've got to get the search in search action somehow. Welcome to Witch's Thicket. I love this place already. The music is stunning, and it's got adorable little fungoid witches. I'm a fan. Maybe if it's damp, we'll learn how to swim here. Oh god, that's poison. Oh god, that's really damaging poison. I thought that was the same model as the standard fungoid witch, but it's not. Give me that blight. Yes, stagnant blight. That's what we need to upgrade the crow. He says, when the power went out, it was a thunderstorm, and I didn't hear the storm, so call me a donkey. Well, no, man, that's awful all the same.
It's been a long time since I last was worried about my thing crying during a storm.
Yeah, we've never had to worry about that, or I've never had to worry about that with regularity, like when power outages strike. But my family...
But now I'm worried again.
Yes, now I'm worried too.
My family have always been, like, really firm believers in, like, surge protectors and anything else you can do to insulate yourself against the potential consequences of power outages, though, so... Probably in excess, to be honest. Oh yeah, guys, if you can't hear, this stage's music is beautiful. Somehow simultaneously elegant and whimsical. I'm a big, big fan. And I want a mush witch myself. Okay, we've got to stay away from that poison. Crow, protect us. Damn, that poison hurts really quickly, too. But if we can get past their defenses, they can't really do much to us. That's the trade-off there, I think. And a solid combo knocks them right on over.
Bourbon.
Savage says this track's one of the best ones, if I remember right. Yeah, it's very pleasant. Alright, Potato. Sounds almost like carnival music, or like there's a tinny quality to that one particular track that sounds like or audio track, I mean, that reminds me of like a carnival calliope.
A little bit, yeah.
Or a music box. Like, the art team was really on point for this game. They knew what they were doing. So we're surely going to learn how to swim here. Or acquire a spirit that'll teach us how. Oh no, mushrooms and dogs. Worlds collide. The dogs actually, of all things, have a combo attack. What a stunning environment. Yeah, I love the unnatural colors of the flora. Okay, I will say though, just personal pet peeve of mine, Old Brady is not a fan of contact damage in games like this. Looked like there was some kind of merman or some aquatic enemy or another down here that attacked us and then immediately vanished. Oh, and the dog dissolved on contact with water, as dogs famously do. See? It's their greatest weakness. At least they freeze up when they, ouch, prepare their 3-hit combo. Let's not forget about that second path, by which I mean, remind me about the second path because I will forget about it entirely. You know, with that damage output and the ability to send these suckers flying, maybe Garrett's a better fit for this zone? I don't know, though. Okay, actually, yeah, no. Executive decision. Garrett is a better fit. Probably not for the boss, because he's not going to be quite fast enough for me to feel comfortable in an encounter like that. But against regular chaff enemies, yeah, he's where it's at. Okay, let's bring in Mr. Crow to take care of this one safely. Thank you. Okay, we found a bench. That's great. We're not going to use it yet. We're going to explore this first. It's the other connective area. Okay. And Mush Witch's got nothing on us. Ah, more health. Excellent. Good. Needed this. Always need this.
Nice.
There's the aquatic enemy, that disturbing-looking merman thing. Looks almost insectoid rather than like an aquatic life form, doesn't it? Let's make some mushroom puree and heal ourselves because we need it. Maybe if we gather enough blight here, we can upgrade Mr. Crow by the time we reach the checkpoint. Since we do seem to be using him more frequently than any other summon. Well, him and the Slug Boy. Perhaps I should say the boy Slug, since it was first child and then became horrific insect. I'll have to ruminate on this nomenclature. Yes, more stagnant blight, that's what we need. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Made a great choice to come here first. Well, this is clearly going to be the most useful merchant in the game, huh? Good night. Doesn't deal a ton of damage against regular melee enemies, but against ranged enemies, our Crow Buddy can saw right through them. And apparently his next upgrade is going to give him a multi-projectile attack. Very, very handy. Anything interesting up here? Okay, some blight juice. And then an ornament. Rusted blue ornament. Increases damage dealt by attacks performed in or on a body of water. The first gift ever given to a girl who grew up in the Coven, lost and washed away by the rain. The engraving on this treasured item may no longer be read. Okay, so that'll come in handy once we actually start navigating the waters. Oh my god, look at this place! The colors, the lighting effects? I know I've seen this flower someplace before. Where did I see it? Don't know, pal. We'll go ahead and equip the ornament, because we've got nothing better for that slot at present. We still got one slot left over. We've got all our spirits. Now let's enhance. Specifically, we'll need 90 blight to level Garrett up to level 4. Savage has such a charming little zone. It really is. I love the colors. In fact, you know what this reminds me of for the world? Like the color palette, the character design, especially the backgrounds. It reminds me of Vanillaware's Odin Sphere. You guys ever saw or play that back in the day? So it's a really, really good fantasy-inspired beat-em-up. It's also really, really hard, at least to learn. We'll go ahead and, yeah, we will upgrade him further. Now we'll need 90 Stagnant Blight to get him up to level 4. That upgrade is worth it, though, I think. And we can upgrade her combo if we invest a few more points. Coven Handbook. The Coven is a place for sorcerers who seek deeper knowledge of magic and the Abyss. We help the jointly established White Parish and aid in blighted eradication when needed. You must meet the approval of multiple sorcerers to join. Researching forbidden arts such as the magic of the ancients, wielding a weapon in the tower, and leaking intel to other nations are prohibited. Savage says, oh, I love that game. I named my cat after the Shadow Knight from that game. Was that one Oswald? I can't quite remember his name.
Oswald the cat?
The Shadow Knight. Or Edward, something like that. The path may be flooded, but we must carry on. Indeed, sir. Can I walk along this chain? Yes, I can! So, are these Mush Witches former members of the Coven? Were they, like, transformed into this? Or are they just incidental, like fauna modified by the magical energies present here? Savage says, Oswald, yeah, I thought so. Right on. Oh, look, it's a dead end. You know what that means, right? Mush Witch boss battle incoming. That one was a slightly different color, I could have sworn. It had the same moveset as the purple-capped Mush Witches, but had like a dark blue kind of indigo-looking cap. I see lots of slime here. Presumably whatever we encounter here is what's secreting this substance. Super easy to stagger them, I like that. Okay, we've got a flower down here. And some pustulant ground. So hold on, let's see what we have here. More Furious Blight. Okay. Oh my god, yeah, this stage music is totally sending me. Savage says my mom always called him Ozzy whenever she came to visit. Aww. Seth and I in perfect harmony. If you can't tell, so far, I am a major cat person. I don't own any pets myself, but I'm a big, big fan of kitties. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a Mush Witch. That is like some kind of rotten Mush Witch we're going to be fighting to gain a spirit. I think I may have just killed fly number 2. It's a red letter day.
Nice.
Oh, dog. How dare you intercept me? This is why I'm a cat person, see? Oh, yeah, now our crow, per blast, without consuming additional resources, fires 3 homing projectiles, which are also much stronger. Oh, Mimic, I should have seen that coming. Crow, defend me while I heal. Usually when it's stained with blood, it's bad, Brady. Why can't we remember that? Alright, boss time. Are we ready? The Fungal Sorcerer. Oh, I love it. Oh, he's got some teleport spam going on. Okay, Mr. Crow, maybe you can help us out. Or no? Okay, the club might actually do the work here because he doesn't stay still long enough for, you know, more than 1, maybe 2 attacks to land at a time. Yeah, Yeah, Garrett's actually putting in the work. Good God, that got him. Nice.
Nice.
So we get another projectile attack. I was so close to seeing her again. Oh. So that was human at some point. The Fungal Sorcerer generates a toxic mist that reduces enemy health over time. Damage from the mist cannot be blocked. That is situational, but sounds really good against bosses. The sorcerer learned much on his travels beyond the bounds of Land's End. Despite his return home, he never did make it to the coven where his lover awaited. So the whole mushroom thing, that's just incidental. We ain't gonna explain that. To my darling, upon reading your letter, I've decided to return. I've seen and learned much on this half-year journey outside the coven. I ache to tell you of the scorching sand dunes, strange creatures, and so much more. I'll be back soon with your souvenir. All my love, Melville. Oh, sorry, Melvy, but thanks for the poison cloud. Guys, I can't tell you how much I love the fact that we have to complete unique boss battles to earn every single spirit, instead of, randomly collecting them as drops from the standard variants of those enemies. Castlevania, take note if they ever make another one. This is the way to do it. Speaking of, to anybody who played the Castlevania Search action games, where you could equip, souls from series standard monsters, what were your go-tos? Like if you played, Aria of Sorrow or maybe Harmony of Dissonance, any of those?
I didn't play those.
For me, I loved using the, because it's an enemy that appears elsewhere in the series, the purple armored spear knight, with the lance.
Yeah.
Because it appeared for a pretty cheap attack, like it cost next to no MP or anything, to either thrust or twirl its spear, and it gave you, I forget which attack it was, but it gave you excellent coverage.
Nice.
Savage says it explains itself with time. Okay, because I need to find out how mushroom. This is a mystery. More HP, we'll take it. And there appears to be some kind of orrery down here. We're not gonna drop down just yet. I want to explore this place. Whoa, that's a different type of sorcerer. She seems to be a little more potent. But just as dead. Okay, so here we can flick the switch, good. Can't be too far from the boss now, I'd surmise. Wonder which one of the knights it's gonna be. God, her feet have to be destroyed after all this time, wouldn't you say? Like, I can't stand walking barefoot outside my house, like, on perfectly normal, dry asphalt. I can't imagine what this feels like. Okay, she's guarding some blight juice. Oh, ouch. Oh, God. Fine. Taste my special attack. More stagnant blight. Very good, very good. Until we find something even better, that is going to the Crow Fund. Oh, God. Oh! Contact damage, contact damage. I can't stand contact damage. Hit it. There we are. Their standard attacks really aren't that bad. We need to smash something here, or no? Oh, right, the chains. I don't see any chain we could, like, cast here. Oh! Maybe we need to find out how. Maybe the boss will teach us how to connect points together using these chains. Perhaps that's foreshadowing. Ooh, oh my god, look at the water effects in the background. It's a reverse waterfall.
That's amazing.
True. Savage says it's also implied she's protected by the spirit she carries. Maybe she has ghost shoes. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh my god, we can ride the reverse waterfall upwards. Oh, that is so cool. Guys, I'm so glad I waited to play this game on stream with all of you. This is a wonderful first experience, and I'm so happy all of you could be here with us. Thank you for your time, as always. There we go, made it. The coven is sunken. You don't say! No, I'm pretty sure the boss here would teach us how to swim, but maybe we'll teach us something about those grapple points as well? Stunning the, elite witches doesn't seem to do much to them. That's possible, it's because they aren't terribly mobile to begin with. Oh, wow! Mr. Crow messes up, mush witches at this point. Oh, dear lord, what is that? Is that going to explode? I feel like that's gonna explode. Alright! Some kind of chthonic horror thing. Wasn't expecting that. It's gone? If that's some elite enemy, I just missed out on an opportunity to kill. Whoopsie. Looked more like the kind of elite enemy that would... No, there it is! Whoa! Oh, God. And it's got health like you would not believe. Okay, let's, break out the big guns to stun it. Oh, except stunning this one does nothing. Oh, this is not going well for us. Killed it, though. What the hell was that? Oh, this is a different type of witch. She, creates AoEs of, thorny vines on the ground. Beautiful, why not? They can be distinguished by the color of the model at the base of their robes. The ground-based AoE witches have, like, kind of green, thorny growths. Oh god, no, not you. Probably not the smartest thing to try fighting another one of those, but damn it, I want what's in the box. Manisa's ring slightly increases spirit charges. Okay. A relic left behind by the ancients and kept in the coven. Once treasured by a woman fond of flowers. An enchantment on this old ring causes it to glow when held by a white priestess. Okay. That's honestly not bad. Like, at all. Is there anything at all we missed down here? I don't think so. I think we're good. Really need to find either a bench or a flower, and, like, soon. That first Eldritch Crawler enemy really messed me up. These appear to be normal, non-dangerous pots. Wonder what's in that box. Well, we can't get to it for now, that's for certain. So we'll just have to carry on deeper into the coven. Oh, bench, thank you God. And a side path. Oh my lord, look at this! The Witch's Hermitage appears, to Brother Brady, to be a beautiful, open-air undersea grotto dominated by Nadarian themes. Look at that, what is clearly meant to evoke both a mushroom and a jellyfish, a Medusa in the background. That is so stunning! Okay, so for Manisa's ring we need 2 slots. I don't feel like we want to get rid of the rusted blue ornament yet, because if any major boss battle is going to take place on the water, it'd be this one. Also, interesting, look at this. The Fungal Sorcerer starts at level 2, so we're not gonna have to invest materials to level all of our spirits up from scratch. That's really, really nice. I think I'm comfortable with these, though. Well, maybe... Let's see what we can't enhance. Still need an Ancient Soul really badly. Do I really want to use Cliffside Hamlet Youth again, or... Maybe we'll try swapping him out for the Fungal Sorcerer. Because we haven't been using him much to begin with. Oh, sorry, let me save. Just in case. I mean, I'm sure the game does autosave, but you know... When they give you a manual save option in this day and age, it's probably a good idea to take it. Now, what's in here? Well, no better place to try out our new trick. Oh, okay, that poison cloud's pretty potent, and it does not harm us, it wouldn't appear. Great. Good golly. Y'all, if we get an ability that allows us to traverse the water, there is so much in the earlier zones we can explore. And maybe that's how we'll conclude today's stream. Getting, getting what we can, in aquatic areas. I've been studying the texts of the ancients, and it appears there's a possibility of a connection between the Blight and one particular branch of their magics. If we could decipher more of the old texts found in the Blighted Lands, we could pursue this thread further. I imagine we're going to reach the Blighted Lands eventually. It's like maybe a late-game dungeon or series of dungeons. This is a lift of some kind. Yeah! Let's ride back up and see if we can't dismount here. Sure can. Amulet fragment. Beautiful. Always try to dismount elevators mid-trip. That is something Dark Souls has indeed taught me. Oh, good God, there's even more of them. Hammerman, save me. Oh, and we're dead already. Jesus Christ, these things are awful. Hey, Vampire Hunter D, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. They say the arm floaties? I've heard only legends. Yeah, we're gonna need something that'll allow us to swim. What's on this side? More mush witches. Oh, dear, and if we send them flying like that, they actually take more damage on impact, even with, like, just plain old solid ground. That is beautiful. Okay, yeah, and the more humanoid-looking witches there seem to suffer no ill effects whatsoever if we manage to break their stamina. Tell you what, before we carry on any further here, I am going to go try to kill those, really, really nasty, burrowers. Probably the common enemy that has caused me the most grief so far. There's two of them bunched up together like that, and I bet you they're guarding something really good. And since their defense is insane, Poison Cloud might help us out here. Heal. Fortunately, the checkpoint's right upstairs if we need it. Heal again. Okay, once it's just down to one of them, I can manage pretty well, but it's tricky getting to that point, you know? Yeah, God help me, I actually kind of like the big bulky moveset in one of these games for once. Probably because, again, he feels strong enough to justify being big and bulky and slow, right? It's not like, oh, you've got this massive greatsword or what have you that forces you to move at roughly half or less than half the pace you would if you were using a lighter weapon, but it deals maybe 20% additional damage. You know what I mean here? Okay, we can't really defend ourselves against that thing from the surface of the water. Oh, didn't mean to heal. I like that jumping cancels it perfectly. But Mr. Crow can help us out. Go on, Mr. Crow, get us that experience. I don't even know if it's going to be a lot of XP. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. not the worst. Whoops. More mush witches. Some light juice, very good. And once you close the distance on the standard humanoid witches, they are just sunk. There's so many, and I do mean so many. Oh my god, no, no, no. Lifts on this one particular screen, aren't there? That's how you know it's a proper search action game, when you just get overwhelmed by the number of paths available to you right from the jump, and it never improves. I shouldn't say improves, that implies there's something wrong with that. Never gets any easier to make decisions about progress, I should say. Okay, that one up top in the darker colored pot might be a mimic. Both of these might be. So hold on, we're gonna heal. Yep. You can't fool me 3 times in different skins, mimic. And once you've spotted a mimic, it's actually quite easy to deal with them because they have only the one attack, really. Another relic slot. Perfect, perfect. Now I think we can equip all of our relics once again. And mimics are down. Okay, okay. This little annex is worth exploring, I would say. What are you thinking of this game so far, Chad? Are you finding it as pleasurable as I am? Okay, Floral Sorceress. This might get nasty real quick. And if you played the game before, how am I doing so far? Oh, okay, so she's got a whole bunch of spells. She might give us the AoE then. Or, no, not AoE, sorry. She might give us the, projectile attack that most of the enemies here have been using. Melville, where are you? Oh, that was his lover. Okay, that's actually pretty good integration of the narrative here. They're the 2 mini-bosses in the region. Savage says you're doing pretty well, I'd say. Thank you. Harnesses the wind to blow away enemies before you. So, I misspoke, but yeah, she did give us the AoE. The charming sorceress, beset by grave illness, spent her days alone. Amongst flowers, she waited patiently for her lover's return. He left to seek a cure for her, but she only wished to be with him for what little time was left. Oh. Man, you were right, Savage, when you said this game is just awash in, like, darkly, beautifully tragic moments. It tugs at the heartstrings, it does. Now granted, if I were a mage, and I knew that another mage were trying to find a cure for me, I'd be inclined to, you know, go along with it and help them, because, you know, such a thing would be within the realm of possibility. But I get her, I do. I don't think I need that AoE yet, because Big Sister serves that purpose perfectly fine. On the handful of occasions where I really felt like, oh damn, I need some crowd control, you know? So to go on any further, we're going to have to swim against the current of the reverse waterfall there. So I think we might have gotten everything we can in this annex for the time being. Which, I mean, it's a new spirit, a new relic slot, and a couple other treasures. I think some additional HP. That's really good for, like, one map's haul, you know? Was there anything else on this side I may have missed once I got enraptured by the elevator? No. No, no, no. At least not that I can see. We do have the new spirit. Not going to use her quite yet. Many of these can be used underground, underwater. Garrett can't, though. Interesting. So that is blighted water, which will damage us upon contact. Seems like there's only 2 fixed patterns the purple mush witches can fire their projectiles in. That one where they're very tightly clustered together, and another where there's about a character width between each projectile. What is this? Amulet fragment? I thought so. We seem to find these largely behind... Oh no. Destructibles! Oh, that hurt. Oh, there's no easy way out of this, is there? I just have to make a perfect jump there. Okay, so on their own, the AoE witches are even easier to deal with, it would seem. Going to have to make our way across there. Our weapon can't quite reach. I wanted to see if I could cheese it through the wall, but they were smart. We can't. Always fun when you can sequence break a game like that, though, right? Do we get anything for diving off the side here? Probably not. But I'll try it, just in case. After all, discovery is a huge part of the spirit of these games. And the answer is maybe. Maybe we could, like, land up there on top of that column, but I'm not sure there's anything to get. See, this is the type of game I, at least so far, would feel really motivated to 100%. I've really enjoyed my time with it so far. And in games like this, I love exploring every last nook and cranny to find additional goodies. Because a lot of them tend to be really substantial, right, and can affect the way you play drastically. Okay, so there isn't like a lingering hitbox on those vines. It's just a one and done. Ugh. Okay, Mushwitch is down, I think. Yep, it's down. And we have another lift and our shortcut. Bingo. Oh, no, no, no. Don't send me to a boss room or something. No, it's not what I meant to do. Okay, we're good. We're good. Lots of shortcuts within specific screens in this zone, aren't there? Like those iron barriers we can shift about. Okay, Mr. Crow, do what you do. Tenderize enemies for Lily. Though to be fair, Mr. Hammer seems to do the job just as well. And we've got some blight juice here. Ducky says this game is a lot of fun to 100%. Right on. I think as long as it doesn't require multiple playthroughs or something, and I mean like multiple, not just like standard in a New Game Plus, I might go for it. If that's something you'd like to see, go ahead and let me know, or drop me and my co-streamers a line over on our Discord, which you can find right here. We've got a wonderful, positive community of really, really active video game and general nerdery enthusiasts from all around the world. So if you want to talk shop about your favorite games, movies, TV shows, go on ahead and join us there. You'll also be able to find out when any member of our team is streaming. Schedules are increasingly sporadic given the holiday season, you know what I mean? Speaking of, I want to wish every single one of you a wonderful and happy holiday season. Hope you've had the opportunity to spend it with loved ones, spend it in relative luxury, relaxing and kind of, you know, recentering yourself after a crazy, crazy year. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I'm actually kind of excited for 2022, because it does seem like finally a lot of things are going to start getting back to some sense of normalcy. Things are going to get better in a lot of ways for a lot of people, if not perfectly so, you know. And there's gonna be a bevy of great games released that you can catch here on the channel. Not the least of which is gonna be Elden Ring, which I'll be co-streaming with Comrade Potato over on his channel. Super excited to play that, and play a Souls game start to finish, co-op my first time around, which is an unusual experience for me. I want to see how that feels. So, okay, we've got another reverse waterfall. Good. What's at the bottom? Hostile sea life would be the answer. Ow. Ow. Okay, another shortcut. Hold on. So we want to go down. And across, perhaps? Oh god, no. No, not if those things are here. Oh, the contact damage always nails me with those suckers. That's alright, at least the game seemed to know that these were elite enemies and didn't, like, put them all over the place, you know? This coven, or the coven, this kingdom, it's all over. Ain't over till it's over, pal, and I will be using your ennui to fuel my crow, so thank you. Oh, hey, it's a flower, giving us another prayer charge. I will take that. And I notice we get small amounts of health, fairly small ones, from a lot of these containers that we shatter. That's pretty handy, truth be told. Mr. Crow, I would say, Mr. Crow, you mind dealing with them, but it looks like these aquatic turrets are pretty damn dangerous. Mr. Crow hit the switch for us, maybe not. Oh. Is there any way to avoid taking damage there? I don't know. Again, maybe we're not meant to come here until we can swim ourselves, but I don't think that's the case. I think we are meant to go down here. Once we can. Okay, that was close. Looks like the AoE-based sorceresses have a little bit more health, yeah? Kay asks, really random question, are you a newsman in the USA? Do you mean do I follow the news, or do I work in the news? Because while I have done the latter in the past as a radio personality and journalist, kinda, sorta, in undergrad, I'm not actively working in the media outside of Twitch, no. But I do follow the news, yeah, absolutely. I mean, my degrees are in history and poli-sci, so I've got to try to stay abreast of things. Welcome back, Lady Underjoyed. Glad to see you, ma'am. Hope your afternoon is getting on splendidly. This is a beautiful, charming game, and I'm absolutely in love with it. Now let me bring up my map. Okay, I think we're gonna go rest at the bench again because we have unlocked a lot, and I mean a lot of shortcuts. And I don't want to throw myself into the fire quite yet. Okay, says you sound like a newsman, that's why I ask. Oh, well, thank you very much. I was a big fan of, like, standard broadcast English when I was young. And my family is also in entertainment, so I had a lot of exposure to what you would consider quote-unquote broadcast American English. And so that's why I speak with this particular dialect, I think. Oh, no, 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 not the poop, not the poop. Let's rest and avoid those burrowing insectoid monsters, and I think we will be set. Oh no, let's save. So up next should be the third of our, I want to say 10 or 11 major bosses, because there's 10 guardians, and it looks like they're the ones who went blight crazy. And presumably there's some greater threat behind the blight that is controlling all of this. Possibly. Alternatively, the first or the Great Guardian or whatever will be our final boss, but we'll see. The game has a lot of bosses, and so far I've not been disappointed by a single one of them. This is my kind of game, let me tell you. Okay, looks like there's naught to do but go down. Oh, there's another bench here. I didn't even need to bother, but still better safe than sorry. This is the Coven Halls. Okay, so we've made it to their inner sanctum. He says, I call Taskmaster bullshit because my MSI Dragon Center says I use 3, maximum 12% of my CPU. Huh. Witnesses of the Priestess' miracles knew they had found their savior. They spread word of her blessing, and slowly the White Parish took form. The White Parish worshipped no god. Rather, they follow the guidance of the White Priestess, living so as not to fall prey to the blight. Theirs is a peaceful existence, with days spent praying for tranquility over those who've been purified. So they acknowledge some kind of greater or higher force, just no particular deity directing everything. Okay. Looks like we want to head south. Down yet another elevator. This has got to be our boss, right? Yep, dead end. Oh, that's a boss arena. That is definitely a boss arena. What are we in for this time? Huh. That's different. That's kind of cool, really. Dark Witch Elaine. Oh god, her character model is gorgeous and we can't harm her. Oh no, now we can. Okay, once her boss intro finished. Okay, Hammerman, maybe you can help us out here. Now, presumably she's gonna have multiple phases like the others. Ooh, I like the boss music. It's very tranquil, but just a little unsettling. So she's got a burst of bolts and then kind of that underhand toss, where she pitches one at us. And it homes in slightly uncomfortable patterns. Okay, now it's picking up. Come on, let's try and knock her down. There we go! Phase 2. Whoa. Okay, this is actually gonna get pretty damn tough, isn't it? Oh, the delay between the first and the second projectile in that new combo is kinda nasty. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, Mr. Crow is our best friend here, isn't he? We made the right choice in investing in him. Oh, have to roll towards her, not away. Oh, yikes. Okay, last heal. This probably ain't gonna go our way, but... It's alright. New boss. Learning. Okay, Hammerman. Save me. Whoa! She transformed entirely. Neat. Whoa! Okay. Well, that brought her down. Not sure how much good it's gonna do. Whoa, okay, we're dead. As one would expect, that's, wow. A really good, super cool boss. But that third phase is gonna take a little bit of learning. Okay. Not much we can do as far as spirits here. Like swapping out our loadout. I think we're just gonna have to handle... Wait. I can equip our other relic to get slightly more spirit charge that will allow us to use the crow for longer. That'll help. So now instead of 50, we have 58. Okay. It's a pretty decent improvement overall. Okay, says, and it still says 100% on task, so task is now the bullshit meter. Alright, man, best of luck to you resolving that. Okay, round 2. Now that I've learned, like, the timing and the proper, evasive measure for her, bolt pitch attack, I think we'll have a better go with things, don't you? Because until Phase 3, it's her only real attack of note, aside from the kind of zone denial, cyclone she starts generating in Phase 2. Dodging through those is super easy. Like the bolts. Okay. Something else I've learned. Even though he deals more damage, I don't think Garrett is going to be our best choice for this, because he is slightly too slow to allow us to, like, get hits in and then, like, evade without her punishing us. Y'all, this is I will say, the game plays super smoothly, and this is a top-notch boss fight. So far, I don't have any substantial complaints about this game at all. As an aficionado of the search actions, I declare this to be a good one. Okay. We're almost to nightmare time. Yep, here we go. Mr. Crow, save us. So that's the bullet hell attack. Oh, and notice the boss music changes entirely as well. So that melee attack performed with her hair, claws, legs is super nasty. And it looks like she follows up just about every spell attack with the claws, right? Yep, she does. Okay, okay. We can exploit this now. Or we can if Brady can ever remember. And when we ground her, then we can punish with the big guy. Okay, heal once more just to be safe. Mr. Crow, do your thing. And that's got her. Perfect. Very, very nice. She was not one of the bosses shown on the splash screen. I like that. There are some we aren't familiar with. Hey, are you in there? Savage says, so 15-ish% boost to charges. Yeah, for an early game artifact, that's really good, frankly. Especially if you consider it'll also apply to late game, like, powerful spirits. The Coven is lost. The place I fought so hard to protect. Everything I built up by my own hand, brought to ruin. I risked everything to protect her. Freesia, the only friend I've ever known. I yearn only for your safety. Even now, I remember the day you eased the suffering of what was once my mother. The day you became the priestess of the Frown, Freesia. Such precious time was taken from us, never to be returned. I continued my research in the hope it may have eased your burden. But it was all for naught. That folly has become my own burden. I'll carry it to protect this place, at least until this horrid rain ceases to fall. I devoted my time to refining this magic. Now's the time to put it to use. So is the implication, as the Coven started to fall, she took it upon herself to, like, bury it beneath the waves and either protect people from what the Coven had become, what the creatures, or the creatures that used to be its, students and researchers, or to try to transform them into beasts to grant them more power to fight off some other greater threat. One or the other. Dark Witch Elaine fires ranged arcane projectiles. Projectiles will home in slightly on enemies in front of you. Oh, shit. And it looks like this is a red one as well, so we'll get unlimited use. Elaine was raised in a coven of witches and hailed as a gifted sorceress at an early age. Meeting the priestess eased her anxieties and loneliness. And we can now move underwater. Perfect. Black magic wielded by Dark Witch Elaine that allows one to submerge, attack, and invade any direction in blighted waters. Oh, Savage says, I think it's more she researched the blight directly and caused further exposure. Well, it seems to be that all of the major bosses, at some point or another in their lives, took the blight unto themselves willingly. And that's kind of what distinguishes them from the other creatures we fought. They've retained a very rough semblance of self, of sentience, right? Maybe because they didn't fight it. Though she may fade, the ward protecting the coven shall ever remain. May you rest in peace. So, I'm curious to know what the over-under is that will at some point fight a blighted version of our Umbral Knight buddy. Lamentation. So, we defeated her, got our water traversal ability, and now, goodness gracious, there's so much junk we have to explore. Okay, I think I'll start with the optional stuff, like around the catacombs, yeah? The catacombs in the city. Then we'll come back to all of this. And I can move freely in any direction underwater. That's really neat. Is there some kind of trinket down here for us? Oh, and we can still dodge, just in the form of a little dash forward. I love my ranged attacks, so I will equip the witch when we return to the bench. But first, I want to explore this area a little bit. There we go, stagnant blight. That's worth it. And some flowers. Savage says I could be wrong. It's been close to a year since I played. Yeah, the game was in early access for the longest time, wasn't it? And I'm not entirely sure how much of it was available at various stages of early access. Like, the whole thing, and they just refined bits and bobs of it for the full release? Or how exactly did the game's development shake out? I don't know. I may need to do some research of my own, yeah? Okay, so, spirits. Oh no, there is a finite number of uses associated with her, just, this looks real good. So tell you what, I'm going to replace the Fungal Sorcerer with Elaine for the time being. And do what we can to enhance her. What does she use? Furious Blight. We don't have enough to upgrade her further, unfortunately. Well, we've got her memories and her boss fight if we wish to refight them. Or refight her. Okay. Oh! Oh, she doesn't just fire like a small projectile either. She pitches those massive bolts that totally wrecked me. Okay, okay. I think I'm alright with that. Now, tell you what we're gonna do first. We're going to fast travel. We're gonna fast travel back to... I think we might want to go to... Oh, yeah, because they even denote incomplete maps where you haven't done or seen everything. That's cool. I think we'll go to the collapsed shack and explore that area. Lady says, back to lurking, Brady. Alright, no problem, ma'am. Have a good evening if I don't speak to you again. And Ducky Love says, so Elaine's the other spirit I use a ton. Let's try her out. Oh yeah, that's pretty strong. It's like about as powerful as our standard melee attack. Maybe a little bit more. I approve. Okay, so there's all the blight water down here. Ow. Don't want to mess with that. Let's just see. It's entirely likely that the hidden item here is beyond... at a great height I can't quite breach. But just wanted to have a look-see for the sake of completion, now that we've got a very important upgrade. Maybe over there? On the left? There we go. Yeah, she does the job. Does the job really well. And yeah, we're gonna have to get around to the other side of the house somehow. Okay, if we upgrade her just once, crows will never again bother us. Yeah, we'll need like a triple jump or a flight ability or something to get to that chest and to the other side of the house. That's fine. No water for us here. I think at his current level, Mr. Crow's just about as good. So, yeah, used jointly as part of the same moveset, our two ranged spirits are going to be able to do us a whole lot of good. Don't you worry, guys. I'll find us some water sooner or later. Generally, we want to head downwards while in the village if we want to reach the water. Dang it. There we go. 208. Damn, that's some damage. Some really, really good damage as it happens. If I open my map, yeah, there's a lot of incomplete maps around here. I know a lot of them have collectibles rather high up where they can't be reached presently. Some of them have them inaccessible due to the water. No. It's the problem going back through really familiar areas at times like this, you know, you just get sloppy. Oh, thank you for shattering that flower for me, my friend. Down here. Let's see. Yeah, we should be able to access this place now that we can swim, just from the other side. And whatever's to the right, perhaps? Sorry, y'all, you know, getting lost is part of the quintessential Metroidvania search action experience. And level 24. Excellent. Those little bits of extra damage will go a long, long way. Okay, now no doubt there's something down here. Indeed. Stagnant Blight. And we've completed the map. Perfect. That was nice and easy. Savage says, if you know where you're going, you're not doing it right. Right? Speaking of search action / Metroidvania games, anybody here played Time Spinner? I checked it out a few months ago on the recommendation of one of the viewers of our YouTube channel. And it's a simple, short game, but really, really good for what it is. Even has like a fairly detailed bestiary, which you know I love. And some really solid bosses. It's not quite as good as this, I would say, but it's also on a very different scale. It's a smaller game. Ah, there's something down here, don't you know? It's totally silent. It's usually not a good thing. Furious Blight, good. Savage asks, what was it called? It says, haven't heard of that one. I'm playing through one called Vigil right now. Oh, dude, Vigil is, one of the next projects on my list. I'm going in totally blind and can't wait. Time Spinner was the name. There you are. How is Vigil? Is it as good as it looks? I know they did like some cross-promo deals with the Ender Lilies, folks. Okay, so once we can go subaquatic, those little turrets are absolute jokes. Love seeing that. So we're gonna have to find a way to get around to access that. Okay. Let's try accessing that subterranean passage. The flooded passage we opened up so much earlier. Savage says I just booted it up, so I'm not sure yet. The music is giving me heavy Bloodborne vibes, though. Okay, that's usually a pretty good sign. What's that, Victorian, like, gothic horror-inspired, Hollow Knight-like that's coming out sometime soon? Is it Crowsworn, the name? I know that was sending some ripples throughout the indie scene a while back. It looks really good. It does. I'd like to get my hands on that, and we'll probably get it before Silksong at this rate. Let me see. So, we want to go west and down here. So there's 7 nights left. As far as we know, anyhow. Down we go. And hold on, before we switch screens. The blue indicates there's something else we can grab here. Just a mo. Oh, right. We'll need the triple jump or something to access the chest. Savage says, oh, that one. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, me too. And we still haven't heard anything of substance about Silksong, right? Like, maybe next year, likely 2023, somewhere around there. Okay, now we're good. Is there anything on the other side, though? Oh no, right, that's the vertical wall of corruption. Have to come back to that later. I don't think our witch would assist us in shattering it. Ah, outset. Reach 10 respites. Okay, so this is, like a secret Frecia's Ring. Grants the ability to parry once equipped? Hold up. Press R2 in time with an incoming attack to repel the strike and nullify its effects. That sounds really good. The ring worn by the White Priestess of the Fount. The third Priestess of the Fount was of special note in that she was less susceptible to the Blight, allowing her to bestow salvation upon its sufferers. Okay, so the bottom of the well respite. We've got... Oh, sorry. It's totally free. So it replaces our dodge with a parry. Okay, I'm curious to see how tight the timing is, because it may be really, really dangerous and not worth it at all, but I am interested. The sunken graveyard is upon us. Signs of the ancients litter this place. Indeed, not much has changed since then. In fact, the ancients once called what is now Land's End their home. Their homes, their families, their honor, all stolen away from them. I don't know that I would call immortality a form of survival, but either way, I'm the last of the ancient warriors. Once I fell, nothing remained of my era after I awoke, save for my deathless pact, of course. Which is to say, I think we both feel what it's like to be left all alone. Ooh, heavy, so we won't be fighting him at any point, I don't think. We're gonna stay away from that for a while, and explore other areas we can access via, our new traversal ability. Ducky Love asks, have you played Ori? No, I have not. Not yet, anyhow. I know they're beautiful, very, very well-regarded games, though. So yeah, probably wanna shy away from this place for a while, and instead... Was there anything underwater at the crossroads? I don't know. Let's try and complete some of this map as best we can. Oh yes, there was! Right, down here. An amulet fragment. Nice. Guys, I think it is so neat that search action games have developed increasingly detailed maps, like increasingly informative maps, right? Because back in the day, you know, you would just get the map showing you, like, what areas you've explored and that's it. But then, like, I think it was the Metroid series that started innovating by showing you, like, what type of portals were in each area, so, like, where entrances and exits were, and what type of gear was needed to open each. And then we have maps that include things anymore like completion percentages, showing you where your checkpoints are. In the cases like this, I think it's so cool and super, super helpful for a completionist, or a completionist adjacent person like myself, showing you where there is still content you haven't engaged with in specific rooms. That is so, so cool. So cool. Okay, where are we traveling to next? Not bottom of the well, that's for sure. We're staying away from that for a time. Maybe the bridgehead. Yeah, because there was also a path past Garrett. I'm not sure if we should tackle it yet, but it's there. And I like how the purified bosses stay in place, like as these austere statues after the fact. Now, we couldn't progress past here, right? Because there's a... Oh, right, we can't get beneath the bridge. That's right, that's right. So we will have to come back. We can explore the Coven some more, then. I know for a fact there's tons of aquatic territory there we didn't cover yet. So let's head, Dryad Lake. Why not? The game's soundtrack is so amazing. Like, I've not heard a single dud on the OST so far. Okay, those mermen are pretty tough, actually, but additional relic slot? That's handy. There's something else to gather down here. Okay, so we'll have to dive between the columns. Oh, no, not dogs. Oh, we might be dead. We are dead! Wow. Just going back through for collection. That's really sad, but okay. Gotta stay on our guard, then. Okay, so, the parry ring does not replace our dodge. Rather, it just, gives us the ability to parry while we're standing perfectly still. If we, block something. And is it me, or are these guys more aggressive now? It's almost certainly just me, but... God. I'm doing so poorly all of a sudden, like I don't know why I'm crapping out here, but I am. There we go, parried it, and did nothing. So depleting enemy stamina doesn't seem to do a ton for most creatures. Like, it weakens them for a singular attack sometimes, but I don't even know if they take more damage necessarily. I'm sure there's ways we can exploit that later on. Just probably not right now. Dang it, we missed. Okay, what's in the box? Or barrel? A little bit of light juice. Okay, we'll take it. There we go, that'll deal with the Mush Witch. Well, there's still something else to collect here, according to my HUD. Wait for that 3-hit combo, then we can punish. Very good. Maybe down here. Yes, indeed. Amulet fragment? Yep. More health, I'll take it. What's our health sitting at right now? 173. That's super good, actually. And I think, does that rosary give us an additional amount of health based on... or is it like a flat rate, like just plus 5 additional HP, or is it an additional percentage of our max HP it bestows us with? I think it might be the latter, since we've got an uneven value like that, and I can't think of anything else that would be modifying our HP amount. There we go. And it looks like we've cleared the map. Excellent. Next up, we'll be heading... just straight up east. Okay. Each of these respite zones is really beautiful. You can tell they put a lot of thought into, like, visual design in these spaces in particular. Okay, right. Yeah, the Coven Halls. So, still don't know how to reach the far side. But that should be fine. Stuff we can dive to, after all. Good lord, you think there's enough crows here? Good night. Okay. Should give us a butt ton of EXP. Sorry, just kind of trying to clear the way as I see if there's anything left we can explore here. Maybe not on this map with, you know, aquatic movement. But certainly in the next couple. There we go. Yeah, it looks like if we want to go further, we're going to have to drop down. There's a couple areas that are totally flooded I know we can get some goodies out of. Down we go. No. Not up the waterfall. Oh, and we can move against their currents now. That's very nice. Question, does that make a difference, though? Well, as far as possibilities, not really. Gotta be careful, I'm pretty sure the first of those horrible burrowing things was somewhere around here. Our big guy's very impressive, yeah? 2 hits and, like, damn, an enemy's down. Or, I should clarify, almost anything is down. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, one of these is here. Jesus, does this also require more advanced locomotive abilities, like additional jumps and all that? Maybe it does, maybe swimming doesn't allow us to do as much off the top as I thought it did. Well, we can explore these annexes again, at least. Or not. Oh no, yes, we can here. Okay, we got turrets over there. Or a turret. Oof. Those homing mines are actually pretty nasty. Oh my god, no. Jesus, no, not one of these. Well, actually, it might be a little bit easier to deal with underwater. Because you could just float up to dodge their 3 vertical projectiles. Yeah, okay, that wasn't bad. That could have gone a lot worse. It's down here. Merman. Oof. Damn shame that Crow can't help us out here. We've got the witch, but her attacks aren't much more useful down here than the sword would be, really, are they? At least not in the context I've seen so far. Here we go, got some blight, though. Haven't cleared the map yet. Okay, there's more Fungal Sorcerers here. Let's go ahead and open the path forward. Oh, there's many Fungal Sorcerers. Well, 2 less now, but I hear another one off in the distance. Yep, there he is. There we go. That's them taken care of. Oh goodness, there's a lot of verticality to this map. Didn't know that there was so much we hadn't explored at all, you know? Okay, that went a lot smoother than I could have expected it to. Not complaining, though. Shortcut. Excellent. Beautiful, beautiful. Love to see it. And does this just drop us straight down? No, actually. Because that opens a door somewhere. Thank God I managed to catch myself there. Okay, so we can dash straight through the mines. That's not too bad. Ah, we might need to throw a couple more switches in order to raise the portcullis there. Okay, 1 second. Oh, no, those golden switches, or golden levers must be on a timer. I see. What's to the northwest first? Oh, well, must be the place... Yeah, the place we opened with the, other green switch. Another priestess's wish, improving our prayer restoration. Great. I will happily take it. Have we still not perfectly cleared this room? Lady Android says, man, I suck at calligraphy. Well, what on earth are you, making with calligraphy? I've never practiced it myself, but always wanted to, just didn't have the time. I'm certain whatever you're crafting, it's going to be gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous, look at this place. We must have reached the outskirts of Coven territory. She said, trying to do thank you cards. I did it ages ago. Oh, that's so nice. I'm sure they're going to be absolutely precious. She says, but I write small, so it looks silly when I try and write big. I had the same issue as well. Always did have. Actually, my whole family does. My sister's got the smallest handwriting you've ever seen in your life. Like, I mean, barely decipherable. In terms of its form, it's very, very neat and organized. But so small, you've really got to work to make it out. Oh, I can chain my my spirits combos together in midair. That's nice. Oh, that's very nice. What's in here? Blight. Great. Lady says, I love when I went to China. China got tiny pins, like 0.3 millimeters. I was able to find a few when I went to Texas this fall too. That was a happy surprise. Wonderful. And you've been all over the world then, haven't you? How lovely to have such opportunities. And enriching. Oh, no. That is blight water. We want to stay as far away from that as we can get. Okay. So that's a timer. What is that? Oh, good God, what is that? Okay, so probably gonna die here, but we're... Lady says, very fortunate. Culture studies are fascinating. That they are. I've not been to Australia or Africa. Oh, you'll get there. Well, yes. Yes, you will, actually. Oh, we're gonna have to move fast, y'all. Like, really fast. Maybe too fast. Can we trigger that with a... Nope. We might need to learn how to sprint. Not quite enough time to get us to the horrible monster. Lady says, excited to see more of Europe. Would be nice to road trip and see friends there. And, have tons of friends in Australia. Well, good for you. Okay, so horrible monster is going to be, put on notice for the time being.
I heard horrible monster you called.
Welcome back, Potato. We're just exploring a bit now that we know how to, well, not exactly swim, but rather resist the forces of water in all their forms and just sink to the bottom of lakes and reservoirs and the like. Lady says, and eat all the foods. Oh, I'm right there. She says, I love the aura of light around the character. Yes, that's very nice. My favorite thing about the world so far has been, like, just the environmental design. It's been very, like, surprisingly distinct, you know? Oh, and there's that music again. That beautiful music box tune. Well, they say music box. It sounds more like a calliope to me. She asks, is that a special thing or something the character already has? Just a standard part of the character design. She's like a priestess of light, as I understand it, or a child who's being raised for that to fulfill that role. So she's got this constant aurora around her. It says distinct and delicate. That it is. soundtrack reminds me very, very strongly of, like, Niers or Nier Automata's. The picture of the White Priestess of the Fount. It appears that the White Priestess was allowed entrance to the Coven, a space usually exclusive to sorcerers, and a magical tool was made there for her. And with that, we have completed this map. Great. Lady says very aesthetically pleasing. The zones, that is. Yeah, right? I was not expecting the world design to be so bold when I first started playing this game, but I'm very, very pleased with what we've got. Now let's explore the annex to the southeast. Now, fair warning, that's the nasty one full of, those burrowing creatures. I think. Farewell, Mushwitch. He says, thank you for correcting my auto-fail. Oh, I do it all the time. I didn't even notice that I had done it, frankly. It's one of the joys of working as, like, a Twitch commentator and admin. You just get used to, like, automatically proofreading things, right? Or maybe that's just my experience in education shining through. How's it going, Potato?
I'm at the final boss. Getting wrecked.
What, already?
Well, I mean, I continued my play from before.
Okay. So, New Game Plus?
No. I've never actually finished it. I was near the end. But once I finish it, I have to do it again, just to get a set of trophies that I missed, that are missable.
Ah, of course. Don't you just love those?
Yeah, and there's 15 of them.
Oh my god.
No, but they're all for the same thing. You have to find the dog shrine and donate gold coins. And you just have to total to 350 coins. Now here's the fun part. You can only donate coins one by one.
Oh, lord. Oh, we got a new relic. Increases aquatic movement speed. The Ruined Witch's Book. A grimoire that achieves all manner of witchcraft and has taken on a witch's power. The rot of the blighted eats away at it, but its power yet remains. Speaking of eating away, why did I not notice the Mimic that time? I've been on the lookout for him throughout the entire rest of the dungeon. That's okay, though. It doesn't deal that much damage. Hello, Mimic. Goodbye, Mimic. Okay. Very good. Is that everything in this room? No, it is not. Well, we explored that area before. That's where the boss battle spit us out. Nothing over there. Okay, let's think. Where else can we go? I see there's a submerged vault beneath this ramp. Frankly, I find it incredibly satisfying to jump in the air and just swat one of the mush witches into the ground. Pretty sure it deals more damage to them on impact with the ground than on impact with our hammer. Not like I'm complaining. Ah, here we go. Take us down, please. No, we've been here. That's the Fungal Sorceress, or Floral Sorceress. Just a little bit longer, then we'll call it a stream, but I've really been enjoying this game, and hope you guys are enjoying watching it so far. Let's just get rid of that. Oh no, it's those things. Oh hell no, we ain't fighting that. No. We will come back for whatever the extra goodie is later if it's... Never mind, they're here too. We have to get to the other side of this room just so I can see if there's any water, so you know what, screw it. XP is XP. We'll take it. Okay, I mean, I guess there is nothing more to do, but see if there's anything to the southeast, right? And then, or to the east or southeast, and then finally dive on into the Grave of the Ancients. Fun times guaranteed for all. Oh, come on. Come on, big guy, there we go. Okay, her attack's still fired despite us staggering her. They can and they will. Now we know. To the northeast, that's where we want to go if we can make that, which we can. Was there a gate over here or something, though? Something that kept us from progressing? Oh no, just height. The thing that frequently stops me from progressing in real life. Okay. Messy, but we made it. Splat. Now what about to the south? Hope I'm not the only one that's gonna have this song stuck in their head for like the next couple of weeks. Yeah? Okay, it's another height-based exclusion zone here, so I think we might just have to go to the zone, or yeah, the Grave of the Ancients. Well, tell you what, we'll keep going until we find our first respite in that zone proper, just to see what the enemies and the overall aesthetic are like, and then we'll call it. And I hope you'll join me later in the week, on Wednesday specifically, for the continuation of Ender Lillies, because we are going to just marathon this sucker, just like we did Demon Souls. Now, Potato, remind me, what game are you playing right now?
Undertale?
Oh, right. Oh, and by permanently missable trophies, like for a playthrough, you mean there's so many little decisions you make that lead to specific encounters, or variations on encounters.
Actually, no. In a single playthrough, I've gotten all the trophies except the Dog Shrine one, where you have to donate 350 coins.
Ah, gotta love
And
the dogs,
the Dog
right?
Shrine one have 15 trophies. Like 50% of the trophies are just for the Dog Shrine crap. And
Jesus.
it's like donate 2 gold, and then you have to donate 6. And then I think it's not in a 12, 20, and then all the way up to 350.
Okay, so, whoa, the enemies here are way different and much, much tougher. Skeletal spiders. Many different variants of skeletal spider at that. Do they at least give me a lot of XP? They do. Ducky says, I'll be there, I love this game so much. Thank you very much, man. Glad you're gonna stick it out with us. And hope you'll stick around after the playthrough is concluded. We play all sorts of curious little titles like this all the time, around here and across the network. Potato's gearing up for a Bloodborne randomizer run, which I cannot wait to see.
It's gonna be hell for me.
Maybe, well, it might not be as bad as you think. Something I've kind of gleaned from watching Eclipse is really difficult self-imposed challenge like that is somehow made 1,000 times more bearable if you're, like, just in the mindset of, okay, this is gonna be really kind of brutal and at times unfair, and I know I'm doing it to myself.
But here's the thing, Brady. It can be bad, it can be worse, because I'm adding the options for people to make the wheel spin sooner with, like, subs and points and
Oh, good lord.
bits and everything.
You
Yeah.
madman.
Yeah.
Yo, kudos to that archer for, like, just essentially firing the weapon behind his head. Oh, these spiders are the worst, though, man. The absolute worst. Deadly as hell, too. We really need to find an upgrade material for our Ancient Knight. Maybe since he upgrades using Ancient Soul... Oh my god! Regular enemy just destroyed us thanks to contact damage. You know, that thing I generally don't like in my modern games. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Run it again. Okay, so parrying can be super helpful if we do it properly, which is a little hard for me, but I'll give it the old college try. Alright, lady. We will talk to you later, since the stream's likely going to end before you return from lurking, but thank you so much for joining us today.
Bye, my lady.
Okay, Mr. Crow, do your thing. These spiders are actually pretty damn durable, aren't they? Okay, there's some kind of good stuff over there we'll need to get around to. Okay, smash through the wall. Oh, I would say incapacitate the spider, but we did not seem to do that at all. Oh, yikes. Seems like there's a lot of branching paths here as well. Okay, the detonators are back. Yikes. Oh, we've got a lift. Excellent. We won't use it at the moment, though. I want to explore all that's within reach. Dove to safety. I love that there's no option to open a door conventionally. We have to destroy it. It's my kind of mechanic. Now, the hanging turret spiders aren't that bad at all. We can just swat them off of their web using Big Hammer. And another lift, huh? So despite its shape on the minimap, it seems like this is a pretty damn cavernous room. What's down here? Ah, archers. Lying in wait. Might as well shatter that. Is that a mimic? Sure is. Good golly, the enemies here deal quite a bit of damage. We're not finding much at all in the way of treasure now, are we? Can we walk along those chains? No, we can't. Music here is not as pronounced as it was in the other zones, but still very beautiful all the same. Let's see what's up north first. Oh, it's another one of those spellcasters from the tutorial zone. With a slightly tougher moveset, it would seem like she's throwing her chakram at us now. Oh, and we're dead. Of course we are. Oh, shit, y'all. This stage might actually get really hard. Because it seems like there's a million different open paths at every single map, and the enemies are much tankier than what we're used to up to now. Try to get back to where we were. I can see why they give you the parry ring. Unfortunately, as in Dark Souls, Brady's not super good at parrying here. No, 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 not the toxin. Okay, okay, okay. Let's try going down this time, just for funsies. Gotta play it safe with these spiders, which is nasty, seeing as they seem to be the principal enemy in this zone. The equivalent of the Fungal Sorcerers. Lots of light juice, though. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not gonna complain there. Oh, it's the slugs. I mean, a more resilient variant, but still, what are they doing here? Yeah, so here we're just fighting a lot of the basic enemies from earlier zones, but they are much more resilient, and they hit far harder than their base variants did. Not colored differently or anything, either. I'm guessing the lift takes us down to another map. This. Oh, hello, Chakram Thrower. Good God, how do you dodge that? Savage says the slugs are everywhere, which is super dark since they represent blighted children. Ah, you're right. Frisha's memoirs. I can't believe she vanished the day I was born. No one even told me why. They said that she cut a frail frame, but I knew what was truly to blame. Absorbing the blight at that rate, I wonder if I'll end up the same way. How did my mother live as a white priestess? How can I live as one? So Frisha is presumably our mother, or the previous white priestess, at any rate. Oh, it's not the bottom of the room yet. The ancients were some nasty combatants if these spiders are any indication as to their prowess. This appears to have been the White Priestess's room. Performing the purification brings joy back to the people. I must continue, if only to be of that small service. I thought I was useless, but they need me, as long as I'm the White Priestess. Seems she was an avid artist. Okay, okay. this isn't really a sepulcher or a grave or anything. This appears to be a totally normal city the ancients would have inhabited that was just completely buried at some point. Okay, I know I'm, like, using projectile spam here, but I really don't have a better way of dealing with those suckers. Thank you, Mr. Crow. You're a godsend. Quietus ring. Slightly reduces cooldown times. Quietus, priestess of guidance and inheritor of souls. Unearthed from blighted muck, this ring predates the founding of Land's End. Okay. Not as useful as some of the tchotchkes we've acquired so far, but slightly lesser cooldown on some things might be nice later on. Going down. Ah, great, we've made it to another respite. After a long, grueling battle, the White Priestess of the Fount was finally able to purify the blighted invaders. From that time on, few interlopers from the blighted lands were ever sighted. Peace had returned to Land's End. The power of the White Priestess of the Wind allowed the twin spires to be built, standing as symbols of the realm defense. The Priestess of the Fount fought to defend them. So that's a shortcut. We'll rest at the shrine in just a moment. What's... Okay, so this is just a checkpoint for now. This is... Oh, charnel. Great. Any relics worth it? Don't think the Ruined Witch's book is going to do us much good, but I'll go ahead and throw it on, because we've got that spare slot. And any spirits to enhance with the goodies we have. Actually, yes. So to enhance Elaine, we need more Furious Blight, which we have. And I think I will, in fact, use here, because it upgraded just about everything to do with her. And then here, I will upgrade, using our Stagnant Blight. I think I'll upgrade Mr. Crow again. Because we are about to... Well, we're getting close to maxing him out. And we're going to save here and call it a stream, but I want to thank every single one of you who has joined me today. It's been a real pleasure having a solid audience for this. This game is really special, I think. I'm enjoying my time with it greatly so far, and can really appreciate the amount of work that was put into it over its time, both in standard development and early access. It seems like the team behind this game has knocked it out of the park. Nothing seems overly, frustrating. I have no major complaints at all so far. I love the fact that you gain all of your abilities by defeating unique bosses, even if they're variations on standard enemies. The game seems to have a significant number and variety of bosses, something I really, really like. And these, major set-piece battles against the Corrupted Knights, all three of them we've played so far have just knocked it out of the park. I'm loving this so far, I hope you are as well, and I shall return Wednesday at 1 p.m. Central American Time, or 8 p.m. Central European, to continue playing Ender Lillies. Thank you all so much for joining me, and a shout out to my co-commentators, Seth the Overwitch and Comrade Potato, who you can also find streaming during the same time slot on other days of the week. Please go follow them and check out their channels. Tomorrow, Seth will be carrying on with, I think she's gonna tear right into Neo 2, she said. Isn't that right, Potato?
I believe so, yeah.
And do you think you'll be ready to stream something by the end of the week, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll
Not
be...
on the PS5, though, but maybe the Bloodborne run.
Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. So we will see you all later into the week. Thank you all so much, and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye-bye.